fuck?
Hey! You think you're so fucking cool, buddy.
Hey, do that drinking song. Drinking song. Oh, shit. Welcome, folks. How the fuck are you? This is Left of Good, and I'm Chris.
Shantae.
Welcome.
And guess what? We have a fucking surprise today.
Somebody finally showed up on our doorstep.
Guess who?
It's me, Norm.
Hi, Norm.
Hello.
Hello there. How you doing?
I'm good.
How's your week, buddy?
It's been good.
Friend.
It's been left of good all
Pal.
the time.
Dude,
Hey,
Guy.
sir,
I'm not your buddy, pal.
bro, brah.
Rap.
How you doing, bro?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. The Terrace is like, it's good. But I'm glad to finally make my debut tonight. And
It's only been like fucking how many weeks in the making?
It's
Right.
about time, motherfucker.
I know.
Seriously.
Right.
But guess what you forgot to do?
I forgot to bring my banjo.
Yeah, good job.
Oh
fucker.
shit!
So I better start
So
walking.
we won't be singing you a song tonight because Kermit
So
dropped
you
the
are
ball.
now cut off.
That's right.
Sucks to be you.
That's
You're gonna
right.
enjoy me drinking my IPA.
All right, you didn't bring your banjo.
I like
Fuck.
Prozac.
Well, and
That's
thanks
good
for
stuff.
joining us, folks. It was a good episode. Now, hope you guys have a good night.
Bye.
Okay, later.
So let's all compare dicks.
That's
'Cause
right.
that's always good to
And
know.
assholes,
Yes.
Yeah.
because that's the best part.
Speaking of assholes
I smell like cinnamon.
and asshole,
And a bunch of assholes.
A bag of
Bag
apples.
of
greasy
assholes.
dudes, assholes. If they were all spread their cheeks and press their buttholes together.
Yes.
Sounds about right.
That's
Sounds like a
fucking-
portrait.
Yes.
I agree.
So for the rest of you guys, how the fuck are you guys doing?
Oh, good all the time.
Right?
Yes.
Sometimes.
All the time.
You're not a wizard.
I almost said the word.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck you, Harry.
So
No,
let's,
no.
let's talk about some stuff.
Yeah, how about you get off our social media shit?
Yeah,
before
wrap
we
that
any
shit
further?
up.
Yeah, man. So if you guys want to talk to us, send us messages, questions, anything, you can reach us at leftofgood@gmail.com. And we're on Instagram, which is kind of whatever. That's just photos of our faces.
Nobody
and shit
gives a
we're doing.
fuck about that.
No one
man.
gives a fuck about Instagram. But
No.
But they do.
we want to be connected. We want to share the
Maybe
shit
it's
and be
I don't give a
everywhere
fuck
you
about it, but
are.
people do.
Yeah. Well,
But we're on
Actually-
Twitter at Logcast1, and we're constantly sharing and posting there and keeping everybody updated.
Yeah.
And it seems like that's the spot right there. So if you're on Twitter, send us questions because we read them out loud, and you can listen to our podcast and hear your crap with us.
I feel like
And
Twitter
also-
and Facebook are like the ones that get hit up the most.
For the most part, I think
Instagram
so.
to a lot lesser degree.
Yeah.
How
We
do
don't- we
how do
don't
you
take
find
enough
us on
pictures of our booties.
Facebook?
Yeah.
Hey?
What's
How
our
do you find
Facebook?
us on Facebook?
Facebook. The name on Facebook is Left of Good. Left of Good on Facebook.
Right, and if you want to go to our webpage and listen to us on Podbean, you go to www.leftofgood.com. I say that again. That's www.leftofgood.com.
Be there.
I wish you guys could see his eyebrows when he says it. It's hilarious.
Oh, they dance. It's like, yeah, it's magical.
They do the wave.
You have to. You can't
Actually-
not.
Actually, guys, I'm like practically like an Instagram model. I almost
Oh, Norm's a star.
I almost feel like 1,000
So if you want to
followers.
follow Norm on Instagram, you can find him at.
goat_speed67.
Goat.
That's
Do it
right.
again, one more time.
goat_speed67.
That's right. Find him at
Jesus, the concentration
goat_speed67.
was
That's-
hard
Holy
on that.
fuck.
Goat.
All right.
Goat.
Underscore.
Oscar.
Score,
Alpha.
score,
Tango.
score.
Underslash.
Total net.
Sierra. Papa. Echo.
Echo.
Delta.
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 187. What was it?
On a
Morning.
motherfucking cop.
That's right.
Clap.
And that's the sound of the police.
6 up.
All right.
All right.
Now that we got all that out of the way.
It's all our systems.
That's right. So, yeah, I guess we should update them on the episode that was supposed to be that didn't happen.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so we were supposed to have a guest tonight, and they couldn't make it. So we're flying solo, so to speak. Just us, the
Just the-
4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
That's right.
With our powers combined.
That's right. The
I'm
powers of
pestilence.
AIDS,
With our
syphilis,
3 dicks
gonorrhea,
and 1 vagina.
herpes.
Yes.
Yeah.
God, that sounded dirty, babe.
You gotta watch my mouth out.
Oh,
Coos.
oh.
A
I gotta-
coos.
You're such a
Coos,
coos.
coos, and caboose.
We had coos
I
for
love
dinner,
coos.
and now we've been calling each other coos all night.
Because
Oh,
we're fucking coos and coos.
We're gonna bring it back.
Damn straight.
Cunt is no longer an option. We're gonna be using coos.
I'm always gonna use
And
cunt, though, 'cause
sausage
it's so
wallet.
dirty.
I like sausage wallet. That's a good time,
Oh, that's good too.
right?
It's better than meat wallet.
I like a meat stick.
So when someone's being a total piece of shit, you could just be like, "Whatever, you fucking sausage wallet," and they'll be like, "What?"
What do you call? I'm going home. Fucking.
I'm impressed. We're no longer fighting. What are you talking about?
I'm not mad
Explain
anymore.
yourself.
Educate me.
What is this? What is this you're talking about? The folds of the meat? Where?
That's right. Meat
Of
balls.
the meat.
Meat pack.
Circumcised or uncircumcised?
You look like a fucking roast beef sandwich there, buddy.
He's talking about you.
Oh,
No, not you.
no.
Yeah, he is.
How do you,
Talking about
how,
vagina.
how do you prefer your lips, Norm?
Right? Shantae
How do you prefer your lips, Norm?
Shantae just said that you look like a fucking pussy. Buddy.
I actually prefer my lips like
Trimmed?
moist.
Oh well,
Yeah,
that's a
simple
good
enough,
answer.
right? Yeah.
Straight to the point.
Yeah.
Thank you for not making me feel self-conscious about my life.
I like mine to look like day old deli meat.
This is how I like mine.
So gray, you like gray?
Gray, a little bit
got
of
the
hair, some lint.
Lint.
You gotta have a
Flappy.
little
It's
lip.
got some
Jesus.
flappy,
Yes.
That's a mean
kind
kitty.
of musky.
As long as it doesn't smell like old pennies, then you're good.
No, but hot dog water is
That's
just
the
fine.
best part, man. Pennies.
I don't know. I think I've come accustomed to goat cheese.
Oh,
Oh, we did some goat cheese
Feta.
today.
Yeah,
We
did.
did
Yeah.
do some goat cheese
Loading
today.
it up
Feta.
for
And I don't
fingers.
like goat cheese, but I ate that shit.
Ate the shit out of it. Yeah.
It was really good.
Deep throat that meat earlier.
That's how it is sometimes. Sometimes you don't like something and then you just have to try it made the right way.
That's
And then
true.
you just gotta
My
put
grandma
it in your
used to
asshole.
say that, and then I would be like, "No,
Mine.
Grandma, it still sucks dick."
My
But my
asshole.
husband pulled it off.
Pull
Since
it
Norm's
off.
here, might as well go in his
I think that
asshole.
was such a good idea.
It's pretty
We did that today.
seasoned. It's really seasoned.
Well, spread 'em, bitch.
So we just took some pork sirloin,
It's pretty
flappy,
marinated.
floppy lips, and we rolled up some goat cheese with
So
spinach
everybody
and
got what they
kale.
needed tonight.
That's right. I got my fucking kale fix for the month.
I
Yep.
love kale.
Flappy pork pieces and goat cheese.
By the way, actually,
Now that you guys are all
vegan.
grossed out,
I'm seriously vegan.
It was tasty. It was some Slovakia fucking pork.
Souvlaki.
Souvlaki.
It's strong.
Souvlaki.
It's strong like bull.
That's
Souvlaki.
right. It was very delicious.
Very.
I like
So
it.
good.
Good job, guys. You knocked it out of the park.
Fucking agree, dude.
Yeah.
It's such a good decision
Agreed.
for dinner tonight.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Great.
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 We can go on for hours, but we're gonna stop now.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah. So,
fucking obnoxious.
Earlier we had like a bag of like burgers earlier.
bag of burgers.
Treat of Norman.
Sack of burgers.
The sack.
Dude, those were really good.
And Buddy
Fucking
Burgers.
some dank fucking burgers. Right there.
And why were they
And,
good? Because they had onions on them.
Yeah,
They had
caramelized, onions. Some
And
cheddar.
Wait, I'm
motherfucker,
sorry. Hold on
motherfucker,
just a second.
Motherfucker, had I known that, had I
Stop.
known they had caramelized
We have to
onions,
step
Okay.
back.
Whoa, whoa.
Okay.
Say caramelized.
Caramelized?
Ugh. Say caramelized.
caramelized.
Say caramelized.
Caramelized.
Fuck you guys.
Ugh.
I say either or.
Hey Malcolm.
When the
Or either
apocalypse
or.
comes and
I-
the fucking god of grammar comes down from the heavens and says it's caramelized, I'm gonna be laughing at you
Care.
fucks.
Hey Malcolm.
Do you say
But
zebra?
But I say caramel.
Do you say
but
zebra
I
or
say
do you say zebra?
caramelized.
Zebra.
Caramelized and
Fucking
caramel.
mind fuck.
So it's both for me.
It goes either way.
Yeah.
Like when I'm talking
Just
to somebody.
like you, bitch.
I do totally. I swing like a Dutch door. Hard.
dude,
Not really.
dude, we
When I'm-
have
when I'm at the
to do
convenience
the
store-
Dutch rudder.
That's
We
right.
really
Double
have to do the
Dutch
double
rudder.
Dutch,
You guys want to do
the
that?
triple Dutch.
It's
Let's
not
do it right
gay
now.
because
Let's
you're
do-
holding
it's-
my arm. You're not holding my dick.
Right, I
How
have
does
my
it- how
own
does
dick
it
in
work
my
for
hand.
women?
At least,
To do the
at least
Dutch
I,
rudder.
at least I do the common
It's like a
curse-
washing machine movement,
Yeah.
maybe.
You do the reach around?
Mhm.
You common courtesy?
Always.
Of course, bro.
All right.
Makes sense.
Actually, every party I go to, I used to get questioned. I'm like, "What are you?" I'm like,
I'm
What do you-
Norm.
I'm Norm. What's his sexuality? I'm like, why
You
does it
like
matter?
dick or what?
That's why they're asking.
You're
They
like,
want you to put
no,
out.
that's not me.
That's not me.
And is
that's
it
the
only
other
the
one.
dudes that ask you that?
I, like even chicks too. I love the coos though.
He loves the
Not
coos
gonna
coos.
lie.
I love the coos.
And the dick.
No.
He couldn't even go with the joke,
trying
you
to
little
slide it in
bitch.
there.
Wait.
No,
No,
Nah.
no,
wait,
he
wait,
couldn't even. He couldn't even carry the joke.
I can't even. Yeah, I can't even right
He
now.
can't even
fucking-
joke about it.
can't even
A
read
little fucking homophobe.
Aw, he loves homos.
He's scared of homos because he's one of them.
He just believes in love.
I just like
Yeah.
kale and
Open with your love.
I'm open with
Don't
my
fucking
love.
tell me you're vegan either.
I'm vegan.
All right, you're fired. Get
I'm
out
a
of here.
vegan
Get the
eater.
fuck out.
Actually, I had meat earlier. I just put up with it.
Anyways, those burgers were good for like
Right,
being
yeah.
cheap
Right?
ass burgers.
And dude, had I known they
Delicious.
were caramelized,
Yeah.
had I known they were caramelized
Yes.
Thank you.
onions,
You would've
I would have
eaten
got
them?
some on my burger, but I didn't because I thought they
Chris
were
is
gonna
so
be
How
wrong.
bummed were you when you found out how
anti-onion.
awesome
I was,
right?
dude. We drove up
gets
and we
fucking
waited
lit.
and we
If
waited.
there's a fucking onion on his shit.
Dude, and we waited
said
for
no onions.
Hold on. And
Do
we
it
waited
again.
we waited for fucking
Red
ever.
and start my
Yeah,
day
waiting
you
for
guys
these
were
burgers,
gone
right?
for like 6 years today.
We were waiting forever for these fucking burgers.
Well,
So
what
then we
happened
got
was-
that sack of fucking. we
Yeah,
got
I gotta
that
tell.
sack
I gotta
of-
tell after you're done.
We got that sack of fucking burgers. And I go in there and I take a peek at a burger, and I open it up. And I'm like, oh, look at this burger. It smells so fucking good. I just want to fucking dive into that fucking burger and just want to fucking, oh my
Deep
god.
throat that meat.
I want to just spread that fucking bun and slip my dick in, just and then I find out that those fucking burgers had fucking caramelized or caramelized.
Thank you.
Whichever.
Onions, whichever.
Whichever, girl.
I thought
Right?
I
Just hanging.
thought
But
you
it just, I was just like, fuck, because we waited
So
there
what
forever.
happened? You ate it.
I still ate it.
Yeah,
Ate the
because
shit
you're a
out of it.
hungry motherfucker. And
And it
fuck
was
it.
still
And
dank
guess
as
what
fuck.
happened? It was delicious.
Dank as fuck.
Oh,
But dank as fuck.
but get this,
Slid down your throat and you didn't enjoy
Oh, I
it.
did not drag anything.
Shantae,
And,
Yeah.
get this. No, I pissed off Dairy Queen earlier.
I was
You're
gonna
such
tell
a
that story.
fuck.
Yeah, but go ahead. Tell.
Earlier, like they were like, Norm, you order. You're buying us.
And Norm was in the back seat.
burgers. So I was
Mistake
in the
number
back seat,
one.
and after all, I'm like, okay, I'll get like 4 cheeseburgers and a flamethrower because I'm really flaming right now.
Did you say that?
Yeah, I'm totally flaming right now, so I want a flamethrower. And after all, she's like, pardon? No, I want a flamethrower.
Your lips were sticking out?
Yeah. Then after a while, I'm like, are they GMO free? She's like, pardon? Yeah, no.
Oh my god, she's like, bitch, just order. This is my fucking life.
Yeah, and so we went off. We went through with that order.
And then
right?
she didn't even open the window.
We pull up to the
Dude, I
window
swear
and we
to-
sat there for like 10 minutes waiting.
Dude, I
and
swear
they
to
didn't
God,
even
they
open the
like
window.
fucking butcher the cow, man.
They were like, fuck
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Because
spit on all
fuck
of
you,
your
that's
shit.
You know what
why.
it is? The windows are
But
not
we took
see
off.
through, and they
Yeah.
were standing there looking at us through the window, fingering us while we were waiting.
They were fingering you?
It's
It's
because I was,
fingering me good.
Yeah, they're like flipping us off.
Why?
Fuck these assholes.
it's because I was flaming and I wanted GMO free shit.
That's exactly why.
You pissed
See,
everyone
that's
off.
just life. Don't
Especially
ask
no
questions.
frills.
Just fucking
All these
order your
random-
meal and get your cancer and move on.
That's right. Rule number 1: if you're a vegan, shut the fuck up.
Don't tell me. I don't care.
Rule number 1, no wishing for more wishes.
Rule number 1.
So you fucked it up at DQ.
And no frills too. I'm like,
Wait, were you in Malcolm's vehicle?
no.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Because I don't want to be fucking blacklisted from DQ.
The
Right? Because
Diary-
my kids eat the hot dogs, alright?
Eat the shit out of those
only
hot
person
dogs.
they're going to recognize
Let me
is
tell you
Norm
about
because he
hot
was
dogs.
pulled up to the window with his window rolled down.
Norm's not allowed
They
anymore.
didn't see me.
Norm's not allowed.
We'll tuck your ass down if we gotta go there
That
again.
motherfucker got an 86.
86 from
car.
Kitimat DQ.
But what happens from now is that we have to get out of the car and go inside to order.
Norm, stay in the car.
Yeah, Norm, you're staying in the car.
Thanks.
can't
Now we
bring you
can't be
anywhere.
lazy anymore.
Hey guys, hold on.
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
It's 10:01.
Chicken butt. What?
Oh, that means it's 1001.
Oh my god. Wow. Yeah.
Tell your robots you love them.
Love you, robots. I love my sex robot. That bitch, Haley, can suck some mean dick.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I got a sex robot in my room. It's in my closet.
Yeah?
Wait, let
You
me
call
tell
her it?
It's called a tape deck.
You're so
No.
heartless.
I
Dude,
know.
it's a her.
You need to spend some time.
Wait,
he
no.
smacks it around and
I'm
chokes
sorry,
it.
it is not a her.
If I had a fucking sex robot, I would smack
it-
it
it's
too
a-
right
it's
on
a-
the
it's a-
ass.
it's
They
a
have
they
big
or
juicy
it's a her.
booties.
It's gender neutral.
It's
Ginger
a zerg.
neutral, guys. It's
So it's
ginger
got a dick
neutral.
and a pussy
Yeah.
and a big juicy booty.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
See, he gets what he wants.
all the time.
Fuck
I'd
DQ.
totally get a sex robot if they
Fuck
responded
you.
to rim jobs. I'd be like, ah.
Yes.
Handling it.
Diarrhea queen.
That's right. Wow, not that far.
Whatever.
I'm just like, yeah. Well,
It's natural.
All right. Well, since we're on the fucking topic, I'm gonna bring up the urban word of the day.
Here
all right, let's get that up.
Here we go.
So we'll get this out of the fucking way since we're talking about sex robots and sex and
We gotta do the theme
And
song before that comes up. Like, here comes.
Urban word of the day.
all right.
like that was a train wreck right there, but it sounded good.
Well,
Holy fuck.
I'm
It's all right,
down.
guys. I'll fix it in
I'm down.
post. It's beautiful.
All right. So the urban word of the day today is kids in a sandbox.
Oh.
Oh, frick. Here we go.
Damn it.
Let's
All
hear
right.
about it.
All
Let's
right.
hear about it.
All right, let's
So-
go down this rabbit hole.
Okay.
Wait.
So your ideas. What are your ideas of a kids in a sandbox?
Kids in the sandbox.
Go, Norm.
Shoot.
You're the guest.
The first time, actually, like, I came across this video of kids in a sandbox. This is like one like shitty guy like shoving down like a dildo down his like dick and shit. And
Shut the fuck up.
that's what I heard about. That's when I ran across that.
Somebody sticking a dildo in their dick hole?
Like,
Yes.
yeah.
Get the fuck out
Am
of
I
here.
on point?
You are on point.
Oh
So
my
what the kids in the sandbox is?
Explain, Chris.
I don't
Right,
want
so
to
what? Okay, what the kids in the sandbox is it's a reference to a video on the interweb
See?
Norm, what the fuck were you
in
doing?
which a woman viciously rams a dildo into a man's penis
pee hole.
as you hear his scream in agony.
Well, I mean,
This guy
if it
was like,
fits.
I pissed blood for a month after she pulled the kids in the sandbox on me.
There we go.
Well, I
dude.
mean, it sounds like he's being a little bitch, but
Yeah, come on, man.
See, I told
Learn to
you.
stuff in your dick hole.
I mean, we're
Right.
always putting things everywhere,
Yeah.
so
I guess we should start with the dick hole.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'll do it tonight.
All right.
I'll try it out tonight and I'll report back.
Okay.
All right, let us know how it goes.
I'll jump on this grenade.
Okay.
are you gonna use a carrot?
You better use
I'm
lube.
going to start off small.
Yeah.
With maybe some snow
See,
peas.
I
Like a
can't-
chapstick?
I figured
Maybe
it was
my
that.
pinky.
I knew it was. I knew it was that.
Ding, 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 and we have a fucking winner today.
And
I
just-
thought it was gonna have something to do with like
What
like
baffles
shit.
what the
children because it's like a
Two
fuck
girls
what
in
the
one
fuck
cup.
what the
Seriously.
fuck baffles me is the
I
fucking
had it something to
name
do with
of it.
animals.
Kids in the sandbox.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
Why is this called Kids in the Sandbox? There's no
Because
diff-
there's toys involved.
I was
I
thinking
know,
about like
no.
dirty anal when you stick your dick in and she didn't.
What
clean
I
it
think
out.
it is-
But then that's like kids in the mud or something.
yeah.
Oh.
What I think
nice.
what I think like really where's it going with Kids in the Sandbox? Why is Kids in the Sandbox?
Why is kids
Because-
even involved? That's
Right? Why?
Sand is
What?
horrible.
Because it hurts. You
Oh.
get sand somewhere.
Where do they get the kids from, though?
That's exactly it. Because they're playing too hard.
Probably.
They're
I
putting
think it
things
just-
where
I
they're not
think it-
supposed
All
to.
right, guys, if you want to
That's
clarify
it.
this for us, write in to Twitter or Facebook and clarify this for us because Jesus Christ.
Why
Kids
the
in the
fuck is it called
Sandbox.
Kids in the Sandbox?
This shit
Seriously,
was
I think.
harsh tonight.
Yeah.
Seriously, I think what
I
it
think I'm
is.
just gonna go to bed now.
I think we should have waited for that, yeah.
Seriously, I'm gonna go do some Kids in the
Just
Sandbox
go.
to myself.
Cause okay, bye guys. Me and Chris are out.
Right.
Just kidding.
So
So
what
they're
I-
going to go try it now and report back to us.
So what I think it is
If you
is
hear
that kids
screams,
kids
don't
put
worry.
things anywhere and everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's it.
Because kids put things where they're not supposed to.
So you're saying that kids were putting dildos in their dick holes in the sandbox?
Oh.
Is that what that was?
Oh snap!
Is that what?
Maybe.
What's going on?
Maybe.
There's like a whole
Maybe.
thing like kids finding their parents' dildos.
It's like-
Kids finding their parents' toys.
Mm.
Oh, and they're like, hey, look what I found. It's a lightsaber.
Dude, I had a relatable story where somebody
No, you didn't find your
I'm
mouth.
like, what are you talking about?
that I know, somebody that I know of, a friend of mine. Yeah.
Someone who isn't me.
Right.
Or
It's not
me.
Malcolm. Okay, no. They,
It's me.
they went
It's
and
not.
stayed. They went and
Anal
stayed
beads.
at a fucking hotel, right? And the kids were running around doing their thing and doing a ruckus. And then all of a sudden, the youngest kid goes and comes running up to mommy, and is like, "Look at this! Look what I found!" And okay, so what I'm doing with my hand right now is wobbling it back and forth, like I'm pretending to wobble a big fucking dildo in my
Rubber
hand.
dildo.
One of those big fucking dildos.
Is it rubber or is it a vibrator or is it a dildo?
Or is it silicone?
It was a dildo.
Silicone. Let me tell you.
Was
was
it
a
pink
fucking
and was
dildo.
it soft?
It was the softest thing in the
I
world.
need to know.
Like, I would love to put it in my butthole, how soft it is.
Okay, so it's flopping around in this child's hand.
Yes, and it's not mommy's.
Oh my god.
No, she found it. The kid found it in one of the dresser drawers in the fucking room.
So the previous person left it in the room
And the fucking...
and the kid found it.
Yes. So housekeeping didn't do shit.
Dude, housekeeping.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and it's one of the local hotels in Terrace.
Shut your fucking face.
I'm not sure which one, but it's one of the local...
Gotta be the rainbow.
Shut the
Gotta be the
door.
rainbow.
Fucking tear that ass.
It can't be come fart in.
No, that's right. Not
It
comfort.
could be
Not
comfort.
come fart
Comfort?
in.
Comfort.
Let
Like
it tear ass
Come
in.
Comfort.
Oh, shit.
No, Norm.
Okay. Are you
They're the
sure?
best, worst in,
Aw,
guess sure.
they all suck equally.
except for the rainbow
Comfort.
There's dirty, nasty, horrible things going in every
That's right.
single room.
and the Costa Lessa.
Costa Lessa.
Best name ever
Costa
for a
Lessa.
roach motel.
All places Thornhill. Costa Lessa.
Costa Lessa.
Oh,
looks
that
so
doesn't
nasty,
even make
huh?
sense.
Fuck that up.
Lessa.
Lessa.
I'll just go up the highway to the Holiday Inn.
Are there prostitutes in Terrace?
I imagine so. I haven't exactly.
Actually-
done
Can
it.
you just call a hoe
You know
up
what,
and be
who
like,
can tell us
handle
there's
it?
Norm?
Yeah.
Actually, Norm would know.
I actually know. So
Can you pay some girls to fuck you or what?
Actually, there's a bunch of like hoes and terrorists that I kind of banged, and
They wanted money after?
no, they didn't want money.
Did they want food?
No, they wanted beer and blow, and then but
That's a fucking prostitute, I think.
yeah.
Or just a crack whore.
Okay, so wait a minute. I really want to know, like,
There-
if I'm feeling fucking...
Like, if you're asking if there are women who stand on corners at nighttime waiting to be picked up,
I mean, it's too
don't
cold
think so.
for that shit.
Yeah, right now.
But I'm saying, like, do you think that there are? Like, if we went to Craigslist and, like, looked around...
I think call girls probably. Like,
Yeah.
You think there's codes
it's
and
easy
shit?
to do that, right? You set shit up on your cell phone.
Yeah.
And, you know, you can work for yourself.
Because
or
I
you
feel
have-
like with these fucking skanky-ass hotels and places that are around here, there's gotta be.
Well, that's the thing too is we don't have any hotels in town that charge by the hour, right?
Yeah, no.
Are there?
No.
I don't think
No.
so.
No.
Yeah.
We have the hotel at the nosebleed section of Terrace
There's-
towards Rupert. That is a shitty place. I
Cornelius
think it's as
Rupert.
close as it gets.
And no, actually, no, there's no
Thank you.
escorts in Terrace because I checked.
Because there's no strippers.
None.
Sometimes.
Unless you're in Smithers and the Twin Valley, that's where the strippers are.
And there's strippers in PG?
Yep.
You get
Is
them
that
in
what I
PG,
hear?
you get them
At
in
the
Rupert, you get them
Alibis.
here sometimes in Kitimat.
Okay, so wait, they're
Smithers.
traveling hookers. They're like the circus.
Basically, yeah.
So you get to see some shaking tits and ass when they come to town.
Yes, and if you're lucky, some of them have little heroin needle scars that are covered
Yeah,
by band-aids
legit.
under their armpits and all that.
Ooh,
We're
what
gonna
about,
boner
okay,
now. I actually
do
got
they
a boner.
wear like sweet ass lingerie, or are they like rolling around in sports bras?
They're really trashy.
I feel like it's old, just old ass looking fucking lacy underwear
Hey,
type
Malcolm.
shit. That's
Like they
so-
totally ate some fried chicken and now they're
I
hitting
got
the
a mad
stage.
boner
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yes,
Guys.
just the grease stains on the bras.
Uh-huh.
And, all
And
that
here
stuff.
is Tiffany.
She's
and then
coughing
some
and
like Van
hacking into her
Halen comes
arm
on and
while
she's
she's
like
on.
throwing her hair around.
Hey guys, I got a boner now, so we gotta stop that.
All right, let's take it easy there, Don.
Take it sleazy.
All right. So since we're on the fucking topic of sex workers,
Right.
Okay. So what do you guys consider as sex workers? Altogether.
People who fuck people for money.
Okay.
That's
I
literally
couldn't
it.
put it better.
Okay. So we have a question. and
Oh,
it's-
shit.
It's coming from
Don't say the name.
Juno Nothing.
You know
You
nothing.
remember her from episode 1? was it?
Yes.
Jane.
Her name is Juno Nothing from episode 1.
Hot.
Right off the
So her
press.
question is, can one be a webcammer and still be anonymous?
Huh.
I would have to say yes because I've heard of people in Terrace that do that, and I don't know them.
Right?
All you need is a Batman cowl.
Right?
That's true.
That's right.
You just need all you
Mask
need.
All
it
you need
up.
is a mask.
You just need a camera that
Mask
and,
it up.
and not show your face in
Yeah.
the frame,
Ever.
and then boom.
There you go. You're
rich
anonymous.
as fuck, and nobody knows you.
Exactly.
Just
and
don't
then
put your face
and,
in the
and
frame.
then and also what you can do also is you can show your face, but you can block out regions. So you can block out the entire country of Canada, so that people in Canada cannot watch you.
That's true.
Right?
But then you lose a whole. That's a
You
whole
lose
customer
the whole
base,
demographic.
right?
There's a bunch of people that want to fucking watch fucking.
And I think that some of them kind of want to be to have people suspect them too, because it adds to the allure, right?
Yes, completely.
Like if you're in Terrace and someone's like, "Oh, so and so, you're so and so is a cam model," and then everyone's like, "Oh, really? I gotta find out," and then they go searching,
Right.
and it's just it kind of builds up excitement, interest,
Yeah, nice.
and a fan base.
Right.
Yes.
Rad.
I've known a lot of cam girls. I used to set up work for cam girls.
Ooh.
I had, my friend of mine.
You have piqued my
He
interest.
ran a cam girl business. He also ran a couple of other businesses too, and he did it with his girlfriend. It was not a sleazy situation at all.
No.
It's not like
I think
those girls that
I
get
think-
pushed into porn and stuff, and it's
Classy.
really shitty.
Right.
These
think-
girls
yeah.
go on camera on their own time in a room by themselves, and they
They choose who the fuck.
they
and choose
clock
just
in, talk to
themselves.
whoever they
Right.
want, do it as long as they want,
Yeah.
clock out, and then go home and
Right,
get a
right.
check.
Yeah.
You
And,
probably
like they had
$800.
they had a really
$500.
awesome house with rooms, like lots of rooms in it, and then cam girls. And what would happen is I would get the accounts. They would say, "Hey, this chick needs her web presence, la la la. This is her real name, but this is her stage name,
Right.
and this, and this." Then I would say, "Okay."
So bitches.
20 minutes later, they had a web presence, fake name set up, all their shit, and ready to go.
So you motherfuckers,
Oh,
you
right.
motherfuckers here. What would your stage name be?
Well, mine's gonna be obviously like Ched Gooch. You want to know what the meaning by Ched Gooch?
Ted Gooch, lay it on us.
Ched Gooch.
Ched. Oh God, Ched
Like
is
cheddar?
a good one.
Ched Gooch.
Give me the cheddar.
Cheddar.
Chud Gooch.
Gooch is like between the ball sack and the anus. So it's like
We don't need a definition. I want to know.
Come on.
Why?
Why Ched?
Ched.
Because of cheddar?
No, it's actually like it's a story behind Lagwagon. Beer goggles. I thought he says my name is Ched, but he says my name is Ken. But beer goggles, and I thought he said Chet. And I'm like, oh, my name, like there's a bunch of like random chicks when I was in high school. It's like, what's your name? My name's Ched. Ched? And I'm like, yeah, my name's Ched. You don't deserve my real name. So
Ooh.
my
Did you actually say that to
Yeah.
her, that she doesn't deserve your real name?
You don't
No.
deserve it.
Okay, I was
you
like,
slut.
fuck it. If I was a chick, I would have smacked you.
Yeah.
It would have been like this.
Yeah.
But
5
louder.
across the eyes.
There's
I would have high-fived your fucking face.
That's right.
So what would yours be, Malcolm?
Yeah.
Mine?
Mm-hmm. If you were a sexy lady on camera.
Which I'm not, by the way, yet.
Yeah.
liar.
I don't know. If I was a sexy female? Or just any old, if I was myself? Or
Oh my
do I have
God,
to be a
right?
sexy female? Or could I just
You
be
can
an
be a
ugly
camp dude. There's camp
Okay.
dudes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Ron Jeremy's already taken, so.
Oh.
You can be Ram
You
Jeremy.
could be Ian Malcolm.
I'll be
Ian Malcolm. Oh.
I'll be Don Jeremy.
Don.
Ron's younger,
Dude,
handsomer
that's
brother.
fucking
Cliff
hilarious.
Don Jeremy.
Cliff
Don
Burton.
Jeremy.
Cliff Hurton.
Okay, so Don Jeremy,
No one
Chad,
asked to know. There you
Ched.
go. And they
Ched.
say, like,
Ched,
Ched Gooch.
Ched Gooch,
no one asked to know.
Don Jeremy. What about you, Christopher?
I don't know.
Christopher.
I'd be Christopher Morgan.
Oh.
Mine would be Chantilly Lace for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's perfect.
Big Bopper.
There you go.
Big Bopper.
Yeah, I like that.
Rest in
Yeah.
peace.
All right.
I don't know. I
So
I
let's
really
rattle us off on Facebook or Twitter. What would your stripper name be?
Yeah.
Your cam girl name.
Your
Or boy.
If you needed a fake life and a fake hot girl name, what would it be?
Yeah.
If I was a girl.
How about this? If you were a stripper, what would your
Weird.
song be?
Ooh, that's a good one. So
Okay.
tell us.
I'll
tell
tell you
us-
right now what mine would be.
What?
It'd be Fuck the Pain Away by Peaches.
All right.
Oh, good
My-
one.
Mine's gonna be Human Fly by the Cramps.
Oh,
that's
good
a good one.
fucking choice, man.
That's supposed to be beautiful.
God, that makes me want to be a stripper right now.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Go, Malcolm. What's yours?
That makes me want to pull up my dick and put it right now.
That makes me
Holy
want to
shit.
throw some toonies out your ass.
Only in Alberta. That's where it's legal.
Well, let's go,
Let's
bitch.
go back.
Oh shit, I'm
let's go to
throwing
Alberta.
titties here too. Fuck that
Okay.
shit.
Okay, Malcolm. If you're a hot chick, what's your stripper song?
Don't worry, be happy by Bobby McFerrin.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
Akahalla.
All right, Christopher.
Come on, man. You could skip to that song.
Are we gonna
People
call
will be
you
laughing
Chrissy?
and throwing money at me.
Chrissy,
Yeah,
what's
sing it.
your song, girl?
What about you, Chris?
It's Chrissy.
Chrissy. Seriously, Chrissy, if you're a hot chick,
Bitch,
what's
don't
your...
be shy. We
I
know
feel
you
like
like to
your
shake
name
it.
would have been Buff Duff or something, you know?
Ooh, that's
God.
hot.
Right? No. My name would be Fluff Duff. Because I'm
You're a fluffer.
totally.
You're a
You're a
hot chick.
behind the scenes kind of guy.
I'm not behind the
I'd be
scenes.
Fluff Duff because I'm fluffy.
No,
Fluffed up.
It's just because I like the butthole so much.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Why not?
So what would the
Yes.
song be?
That was
My
not
song?
the question. You're just like answering questions that are not.
My song.
If you're a hot chick,
I'm too sexy, right? Said
No.
Fred. Come on.
No.
Go with the obvious.
come on.
Okay, it would be Lamb Chops Play Along.
Nice.
Lamb Chops Play Along.
The song that
This
never ends. That way
ends,
you can dance forever.
forever.
But it's like to the
I'd be
dance.
good.
It would
I'd
be
get-
like to the beat.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that.
I get all the fucking
Pew,
money.
pew, pew,
man.
pew.
If I was hot as fuck, I had the biggest tits and I had the fattest ass.
Mm-hmm.
It would be the song that never fucking ends.
And you were
Because
Because they would just, I just
Tweaking
fucking,
hard.
You have ass for
I would
days.
pop that ass. I would pop that ass. I would spread those cheeks and I would just fucking get all the
You
fucking
be
money.
touching
Drop it
so
like it's
many
hot.
I
loonies.
just see you on stage, just pulling your cheeks apart. Not
No,
dancing.
it's
drop it like it's hot.
loonies between the
Want to see
cheeks.
something cool? Like a
Only
gay.
in Alberta.
You get a loony in there. You
Speculum.
get a free poster.
They're like stuck to your back sweat and your back.
Yes.
Your ass
That was
sweat.
another thing with strippers. If you can get a loony to stick to their ass cheek,
Yes.
you get a free
Dude.
poster.
You get a free
Are you
poster.
Sign.
serious?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
She's
And
like
people were like
so
trying to throw that
bruised.
loonies like flat against their ass cheeks to get them to stick.
No,
to
you
it.
gotta frisbee that
Taking
shit.
notes. Taking notes.
Or you do the little flick thing that fucking clip them and they get mad like,
Yes.
but you get thrown out. You get thrown out.
I'm taking notes right now.
That's right.
I'm taking notes.
Yeah. Next time you go to a titty bar, do that.
Yeah, this one time, the first time I went to number 5 Orange, I got my shitty.
Where-
What
is
the
that?
fuck is in number 5
Yeah, you
orange?
gotta
Number,
elaborate.
number 5 Orange is on off Main Street in Vancouver. It's a stripper bar, and there's a bunch of HAs there.
What's an HA?
What is an HA?
Hell's
Hells
Angels
And then,
Motorcycle Club.
then I got my sore ass check.
Sore
Which-
ass check.
You get
Sore
your ass
ass
rubbed?
check.
Did they check you with a glove?
No, sore ass check is definition of essay, social assistance, because you sit around on your ass and it gets sore, and you get paid.
To get a sore ass?
To get a sore ass.
Oh yeah, you get your
my
ass fucked.
my
You get a
ass
check.
is sore. And,
Oh, you're
Oh.
okay. So SA check.
yeah.
Right.
And then after a while, I got it in my account. And then after a while, I'm like, oh, okay, next round's on me. Because it was with my friends. I was already blottoed.
Oh, I got questions.
And then I got a lap dance.
You got a lap dance?
Lap dance.
Did you soon after get chlamydia?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I
No,
hope you were
she-
wearing sweatpants and no underwear to get full.
This
Get
chick
your
was
money's
like
worth.
fully naked on me, and then she puts a towel over my crotch area, but I had my pants on. But she's like, "Yeah, I was like super sleaze."
You could take your pants off now. There's a towel there.
Yeah, I could take my pants off. I'm taking my pants off right now.
At this very moment, he's
I'm-
taking
Did
his
she
put
put her ass on your face?
Everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Everywhere. She's like,
That's what. And that's when he called and said you had brown eye.
I'm like, oh. I woke up with a crusty eye. I'm like,
Well, that's what you're
Brown eye.
gonna get.
Brown eye is when pink eye gets infected.
Conjunctivitis.
That's what happens,
You got
bitches.
conjunctivitis.
at the number 5 Orange in Vancouver, on off of Main and Chase.
The first time I got brown eye, herpes, fucking all at once.
You have to
Herpes only
get like
twice.
a whole list of
Only
fucking
twice.
shots.
All she did was rub her ass from your forehead down to your chest, and you just got sick. Just terminally ill.
Your kidneys just started hurting.
Kidneys failed.
His liver failed.
Oh, I can't even open my eye.
Lungs collapsed.
Just like white goo coming out of your eyeball.
The reason why we have the zombie apocalypse is because of that shit.
Norm got a lap dance.
This crusty ass
filthy whore.
motherfucker got a lap dance from the top of his head to his toes, and it created this monster.
She didn't even dance. She just ran her ass down his body.
She twerked her shit all the way
And I'm
down.
like, did you wipe?
Slap, 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 slap. Oh my gosh, darn it.
He didn't even wipe.
Babe, you
I
didn't
just
even clean
did.
up. I
What
mean,
the
you
fuck?
can't just hit the bathroom and then hit the stage.
I paid $90 for this shit. Ugh.
Literally that
Literally
shit.
shit.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck? It's
Well-
right in my eyeball.
That's kind of what you get.
And that same night, I went to the SBC Smiling Buddha Cabaret down in this like a punk
You
rock
gotta
scene.
say that slower,
Yep.
babe. You're norming us.
You're rattling it off.
Okay.
Remember, it took me a
You gotta
year.
go to northern.
It took me a year to get you.
Yeah, because I got
Bring it back south a little.
Okay.
Cabaret.
After that, there's a Smiling Buddha Cabaret. It's like a punk rock bar, a skate. They got like
That's
a
cool.
They have like a half pipe.
Oh, nice.
And then
Inside.
Yeah,
That's
Dude,
cool.
that's
I like
That's
that.
badass.
I dig that.
true story.
Truth.
I don't doubt you.
Bible. I bow. I speak the Bible. Jesus.
I love it.
Testify.
Anyways,
Amen.
and then this one lady, this testify, yeah, testify.
sees us.
Up for Jesus.
Jesus is my only friend.
Jesus is a friend.
Hold that thought too for later.
Okay, so finish the cabaret story.
So
Yeah,
anyways,
tell them to look it
I
up.
love that.
I ran.
Cabaret's
Tell the listeners to look that video up after.
Okay.
So anyways, I ran into my lady friend. She was there, and she came from another punk rock show. And after that, she's like, because the smiling SPC has like this curtains. It's like.
Big ones?
And then I'm like, I was trying to be a gentleman and stand on this side of the curtains, and she's like, no, wait, this other side of the curtain. And she's just taking a piss, and then after a while, zip, and then blowjobs. While she's taking a
Blowjobs.
She's peeing and
and she's
blowing you?
pissing, and I'm like, oh, holy cow!
Oh, what? Okay, listeners,
Well, that's fine.
you gotta explain to us what this is called.
What?
She's not pooing. She's
Is it Blumpkin?
No,
she's
Blumpkin
peeing.
is your pooping and she's
So-
blowing you. So what's that?
Actually,
If the
He's got a
girl
Blumpkin
is taking
story.
a piss while
I
she's
do.
blowing
I have
you,
got a
what is it
Blumpkin.
I
called?
got a
You got a
Blumpkin.
nice.
He's
Okay,
Blumpkin.
This one chick was
I hear
taking, well, my previous, I'm not gonna say her name, but her previous was like taking a dump, and then this is like, boom. That's
Oh.
a Blumpkin story.
Wait, no,
Yeah.
that's
That was like half a
reverse.
story. You gotta fucking.
Reverse to.
I don't even want to
reverse
hear that
Blumpkin?
shit.
Okay.
Dante's over it.
She
Okay.
was pooping and blowing you.
No, yeah.
You were-
No,
Yes.
he was.
You were pooping and blowing yourself.
No.
He was pooping and getting blown.
Okay, that's a Blumpkin.
But I'm reversing back to SBC, so I was just like, after my lap dance.
This was the one where she was peeing and blowing you.
Yeah, at the
Okay.
SBC. I was just like, after my lap dance, I'm like, best night ever. And I'm like, what?
Did you say that while she was blowing you?
Yeah, I'm like, best night ever. I had a PBR in my hand. I'm
Oh my
like,
God.
oh, wow. I was like, snap.
she had to be wasted. Awesome.
Dude, awesome.
I like that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm just shaking my head.
Your eyes just
God
rolling.
damn it,
Oh,
girl. Have some class.
Yeah.
Keeping it sleazy.
Not like I'm classy or anything. I mean,
Well,
fuck, but
of all the
You
greasy
gotta wipe
motherfuckers,
first and get off the toilet.
I don't
and
know.
finish
I
blowing
still
them.
have a little bit of standards.
of all the greasy motherfuckers, it would be this greasy motherfucker that it
I
happened
enjoy
to.
your stories. There are no
Yes.
judgments here.
You
No,
know.
none at
I
all.
judge
I'm
her.
enjoying it.
I judge
Fully
her, not
enjoying
you.
it.
Yeah.
If I was there, I'd have popcorn and I'd be watching and cheering.
Me too.
Amen.
That's right.
Girlfriend.
Oh,
I'd
yes.
high five you, but your hands
As I
are just
speak-
filthy.
As I speak of Amen,
Yeah.
I just referenced a song.
Okay.
Jesus is a friend of mine.
Yes.
It's a ska song. All right. So you motherfuckers.
I'm pretty sure everybody in that music video murdered somebody.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. So for all you fucking listeners out there, check out this fucking video. It's like Jesus is a friend of mine, and it's a Christian ska song. All right.
Yeah.
It's
So
fan-fucking-tastic.
amazeballs.
Christopher Norm and I have been quoting it for the past 4
However
years,
fucking long
3,
we've
4
known
years.
each other.
Long time.
Yes.
And every time someone shares it, it's just like, it's in your head. It's a good time.
Jesus is a friend of mine. I got a
friend in Jesus.
Check it
Jesus is my friend.
out. Yes. But other than that, remember when Yoda get ponage?
Oh,
Let's not talk about that. I can't talk about it. It makes me laugh and die.
Honestly, Yoda, I'm not a fan of Star Wars. Yes.
You are!
Yes, you are. You are. Phantom Menace is your favorite.
I don't like the episode where you're like flipping all over. Like, Darwin's better.
Oh my god. And then he smacks Yoda straight in the face.
And
Oh,
he's like,
that was the best part.
The best part about the whole thing is that Yoda is a puppet.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he gets smacked in the face.
It's just
And
you could
Yoda's
feel
straight.
it. You could feel it.
You could feel
Straight
it
down
like
in
it was
his soul.
you. Like if someone slapped you mid-sentence, you'd be like, and then you see it in the puppet's face, and the puppet has his hand up to his face, like, I can't believe you did that to me. And then every time it's discussed, I was just looking at that fucking picture yesterday. And every time I see that Yoda puppet, or I think about it, I start laughing. So I'll be like in the car by myself, or walking Wicked, or in the shower, and I'm just like, oh, fucking Yoda. Who slaps Yoda?
Holy fuck yeah.
Yoda was just being one of those guys, like, he won't shut the fuck up at the party.
Right.
That one
He's
dude
Norman.
that just wouldn't fucking leave you alone. You just had to pop him.
He's Norman.
That's what happened. And it was
Someone's gonna
so
pop him
good.
tonight.
Yeah.
It was so
I
funny.
shouldn't have said that while he wasn't here because he can't defend himself.
Perfect timing.
Yes.
What?
Chime in, bitch. Gracias.
Oh my god, you guys.
Cold ones in the fridge.
Ugh. That
Well, how
Yoda.
about the other video? The
So
other
yeah,
video,
look
the
at that
exercising
Yoda video though. What is that Yoda video called?
Yeah, what is it called? Do you know?
I don't know. Well, let's.
Oh,
Well, you know what?
God.
Google it.
Yes.
What would you Google?
We'll
What
post
would
it
you-
on the
what would
page
you
too, so you
YouTube?
can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do
We'll
that. We'll
post
dig
it.
up the video and we'll embed it in our next episode post
It's so good.
on the website,
Go ahead.
leftofgood.com. Thank you. What about that other video, the exercising video? That's the one I was telling you to refer to. You know what?
my
Drop
God.
that one too.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that video?
What is it? Put your hands up
Hands up for Jesus?
Hands up for Jesus.
so Jesus sees us.
Jesus sees us. Put your hands up for Jesus. It's an
So
Easter. It's
Jesus
an
sees
Easter
us?
video. It was
Easter
a
workout or
It's
something?
an
It was a workout
Easter
video.
Jesus workout.
It's
so
an
fucked
Easter workout video.
YouTube Easter Jesus
Jesus
workout video.
workout video.
This bitch is on so much fucking drugs. I
Oh
swear
yes,
to
my
God.
yeah.
god.
Had to be.
She's cracked the fuck out. And she is doing it for Jesus.
Yeah.
So
Smoking crack
and
for
then
Jesus.
the rest of the video, you have other people in the fucking video, right? That is how you say
well,
special?
Yeah.
Well,
It was
they're
very special.
well, anyways, guys, talking about drugs. I mean,
Wait, no, we're not.
We're
diving
not-
into-
we're talking
not
about
diving here.
Jesus,
We're talking
God.
about Jesus.
We're not doing drugs right now, Norm.
We'll get into recovery in a second.
okay,
No, we're talking about Jesus.
Yeah.
I love Jesus.
So Jesus sees us.
Jesus took the wheel. Hey, Chris, remember that one time?
Hey everybody, let's talk about
Jesus
Jesus.
took the wheel.
Jesus took the wheel for me and Chris couple
He does
like
that
2
a
months
lot.
ago.
And then I had to correct Jesus and make sure we didn't die.
Because you guys ended up in a ditch.
We
because
almost-
of
No,
snow.
we
That
ended
song
up in
makes
a.
no sense because when Jesus was around, there were no vehicles.
Exactly. There were no wheels.
They'll never give Jesus the wheel.
Was there a wheel when Jesus was around?
Yeah.
I think
Were
it was
there
a wheel.
wagons?
There didn't have wagons or nothing. They're just.
Just
There were-
flagons of wine.
Flagons.
There were chariots around that.
That's what those leather bags of liquids are called.
So there were wheels.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Is there- is there-
caveman, like
Well, I'm
in the
sorry,
whole-
hold on, wait.
the
They were
caveman
moving
ended
shit with like logs. They would take the log and
No,
place
there,
it in
there were
the
there
front.
were Romans.
Right,
There
right,
were
right.
Romans during that time period, and
That's
there
how
were
they built the
chariots.
pyramids, bitches.
There were chariots.
Lots of logs
right.
rolling.
There's
down.
actually a theory about that people couldn't build the pyramids in the time period that they're saying they built it in. It would take thousands and thousands
Because
of years.
Aliens.
Yeah.
So
that dude is. I'm not saying it was aliens,
but
it
it's
was aliens.
It's aliens.
You guys, it fucking was.
it totally was.
I mean,
Fuck off.
I'm not saying it was,
I just say
but
that's
it
a
was.
hell of a fucking impressive piece of real estate.
Yes.
A big pyramid.
Fucking the Sphinx.
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
That fucking
That
nose bitch. I mean, come on.
They built this big immaculate thing and they forgot to give it a nose. You fucking idiots. Fuck you guys.
Fuck.
I could have did better
Ugh.
on a
Fuck.
weekend.
We got white guys on a mountain.
Right.
She was.
They didn't get 'em
Some
off,
people
though.
think that's a natural thing.
Where?
What?
Oh, that like the mountain
Oh, Mount Rushmore just
form
fucking
itself
came out of nowhere.
into like white men
The four
that are.
presidents.
Oh God.
People
You know,
actually thought that it
People
just
who
came to
think
be.
that are like as dumb as the bitches at the Kenny versus Spenny show last night.
Oh yes, we got to talk about that. As soon as Duff gets back, we'll get into that.
Anyways,
But I feel like the
People don't know
people that
anything
believe in
about
that
any-
shit are the same ones that believe the Earth is flat.
yeah,
Yeah.
fucking.
Come
Flat
on,
I'm
Earth.
man.
still fucking holding out and hopeful for the rainforest that's there in the middle of Earth.
That'd be nice.
I'm
Like
hopeful
Ferngully?
for the Middle Earth shit because I really like Ferngully.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
I want to be a fairy riding on a beetle.
Shante,
Yeah.
I literally wish I got kissed by Kenny.
I got kissed by Kenny.
Yeah, I'm really jelly.
No.
I can't really
Yeah,
talk
the
about
ladies
it.
all got kissed by Kenny.
Because I liked it a lot.
Oh my god!
I love him so much.
Yeah,
amazing.
I wish
He's
I
awesome.
got kissed by Kenny.
he was pretty friendly. Right up
And
front.
I didn't
man.
realize
Kenny
too
and
that he
Spenny.
is like everybody's favorite.
They're
I didn't
Canadians,
know
though.
You know
that.
what? I love them too.
They
but
are,
I love
dude. They're from
Spenny too.
Toronto.
I love Spenny
Yeah.
equally
Both of
because without either one of them, there is no show.
No.
And it's not just the obvious, but you couldn't have Kenny versus
really
Larry
feel
or
like
Jimmy versus Spenny. It has
Even
to be Kenny
though
and
I
Spenny.
like
Yes.
the whole, I love Kenny.
They're from
I feel
France.
like that I might be more of a Spenny
I'm a big Spenny fan.
Yeah.
because I'm
I
such a fucking
fucking-
Jew
yeah.
about everything, and I'm such
Yeah.
a stickler.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm a totally a good.
I just
guy.
like how he plays everything straight.
You're a good time,
He's
Charlie,
fucking
baby.
neurotic as fuck. It's
So-
hilarious to watch.
So he can't say that he isn't a certain way because he totally stuck his finger up a person's ass
Yes,
in
yes.
front of
Guy
our
from
fucking
Houston.
faces.
He didn't even have to be forced into that humiliation. He just
No,
did it.
he
No, he was
did
like,
it.
There was no
so who wants
competition.
me to put a finger in their ass?
Boom. Right there.
Boom. Put a finger in the asshole.
Mr.
We were two
so-and-so
rows away from it. We
fucking
witnessed
Houston.
it with our own eyeballs.
That's right. I was right there.
So-
I couldn't look away.
Spenny cannot be a fucking wet towel
No.
about anything.
No. No.
He's wet something. Wet fingered.
Wet.
Yes.
Moist.
Just- I swear to God, the glove was a little bit brown.
That's
A little
how.
bit.
He threw it out into the audience too, and his chicks were all over it.
Yeah.
I think they cleaned it off and then left it.
Yeah.
So for those of you listening and who didn't get to see the show last night, it was in Terrace, and Kenny versus Spenny came to us, and they performed
Yes.
at the theater, and
Yes.
we all got to go VIP. Thank you, Malcolm.
Dude, that was a crazy day for me. I was rushing around getting fucking VIP tickets for all of us, just like on a whim. I was like, okay. I was like fucking like a ghetto ass Oprah. I was like, you get a VIP ticket. You get a VIP ticket. We all get VIP
We
tickets.
did. We weren't even
Yeah.
around. We were
That's
out
right.
of town.
And you know what sucked
And
about
he's
that
like, "You're
situation
going.
was
There's a
normal. All you
babysitter."
had to do was message us.
Dude, you could
All
have
you had to do was say hi. What the fuck are you guys doing? So here's the thing.
I feel like you would have been up on stage getting a finger in your ass.
Asshole.
Yeah, I probably
Oh my
would've did
God,
that
it would have been
totally.
you,
I
Norm.
It would have been you.
But I was in a shitty park soon, drinking like shitty malt liquor in the park.
Was it OE?
No.
Oh,
And
there
this
was-
is why
it
you
was
need
Caribou.
to be more
Okay.
with your best friends.
Yeah, and
Next time.
none of those
Because they'll be
motherfuckers.
back. They'll be
That's-
back.
Nothing against
They
those
liked Terrace.
motherfuckers.
They kept on talking about how cool it was here, how nice it was.
How pretty it was.
They had a blast.
I yelled out, Terrace! And they were like, Terrace.
They took that with them. I
was
love
like,
that.
yeah.
They're gonna take that with them.
Those
That was
guys
cool.
can't even keep up with my alcohol content. They're like,
Dude,
They
and
were
They were
drinking Jameson
Jameson
on
straight
stage.
all night.
all night.
Oh,
These
damn.
out of fucking
Yes.
solo cups.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. It was not. I
We
thought it
saw
was
so
wine.
much
I thought it was
dirty,
wine, and then I got a
horrible,
better look at that
racist,
bottle.
disgusting
The
shit.
whole stand-up show they talked about their episodes
That
that they
was-
did, their competitions that
Dude,
they did,
they
and then they
showed
showed behind the
pieces,
scenes
yeah.
footage that
Yes.
they couldn't air on TV.
They showed Spenny fucking a fucking porn star.
Yeah, like he
man.
actually
Straight
banged
up.
her.
It was
Straight
him
up,
fucking a girl.
real.
And that was how Kenny was going to win the competition by making a better porno. It was actually he filmed Kenny or Spenny
Fucking a porn star.
That
It's so
If I-
genius.
So genius.
If
And
I
then Spenny got
message,
to bang a porn star, so he won too.
Exactly.
like if I message you guys, that wouldn't figure up my ass.
That's right, man.
Right.
We
I
would have
would
that
have
on
been right
video.
up there.
That
I'm
could have
like,
been you, Norm.
I would have been like,
But like, sadly, we didn't. I
It was
don't know
really
about
quick.
you
It
guys,
was
but I
quick
didn't
and
even
sweet.
think to. I didn't even think to take video at any point.
No, man.
I
was
did.
enjoying
I didn't even take pictures.
Dude, I was
I did.
enjoying the experience.
I'm glad that you took pictures, Shante.
I
Yes.
was because the most
But-
important part about it was I was trying to get them talking about Terrace.
Yes.
Yes.
Explain because I wanted to share it with our listeners.
Rip on.
But I also got a video of him singing a song.
Spenny, you got the Spenny singing?
Spenny was
Oh, that was
singing
good.
and playing guitar, and I did get a video of that.
That was good.
Good stuff.
And it was fun, and there was straight up idiots in the front row. It was perfect. It was set up
Oh my
so
God,
perfect.
yes.
Yeah,
That
it was
was
almost like
There was
We
a
couldn't-
guy
we
who
couldn't
was
write
so
that
trashed
shit.
he could barely speak. And if he was, it sounded like too crazy. I
it
couldn't
wasn't even
understand it.
English. It wasn't any language.
And
really.
then there
It
was
wasn't
two
discernible.
girls.
He spoke in vowels.
What were their
the whole
names,
time.
guys? It was Stephanie and Courtney.
Right.
Two girls.
Stephanie
Yes.
and Courtney.
Swear to
How
God.
perfect is
And then
that?
what did Spenny say?
That's
He was
80s,
like,
so
he was
80s.
like, I didn't know there was strippers in Terrace. And we were like, oh fuck yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
Both these dumbass girls, they were fucking stupid as fuck, drunk as shit, and they had those names.
Yes.
And they
Sloppy
sat
drunk.
down on either side of him, and he just
Trashy
fucking
bitches.
made fun of them.
Yes.
It was so
Rip
good.
them.
Like there was
rip
points
the
where
new
they
asshole.
didn't even seem to realize they were being made fun of.
Exactly.
And
Because
when he
that's
asked him,
how
at one
stupid
point
they
he asked
were.
what he asked him about who were
The
the
Axis.
Axis powers in World War II.
Yeah.
No, he asked.
No, the
he
Allies.
asked. He asked of the annexed countries.
No,
Or Axis countries.
Axis.
Sorry.
Access
Allies.
countries. Yeah. And what did the girl say? Well, they just like totally ruined the Jews.
Yeah.
Or something along those lines. And we were all like, what the fuck?
No, she just.
And
she
I
thought
yelled
she was-
out-
She thought she was just so cute, and then fucking Spenny just put his dick
Yeah.
on her fucking head.
On her forehead.
metaphorically.
nice.
And I yelled out,
He smacked her with his
Terrace!
dick.
I just yelled it out, and then everybody was laughing. And so I was like, this is Terrace,
Welcome
bitch.
to Terrace.
Hello.
Rip
There's
on.
either the underground
Ladies and
nerdy
gentlemen,
people or
Terrace's
the
finest.
dumbasses.
And you know what was even more funny was when we were lining up after the show, the VIPs, and those two broads were nowhere to be seen.
Yes, they were VIPs.
They
They
were
could've met
supposed to
them.
line up and meet and greet, but I think they got so butthurt that they just fucked off after.
Yeah.
They kept running backstage.
Oh, the one blonde chick, she went backstage. I think she was getting, I don't know, giving favors or something.
Favor.
Yeah, why not, right?
She was.
Spenny got blown because he was
Yes.
stage right
Yep.
that night.
He's left the
Oh,
bit.
that's true. You know what? She kept running back there, and he kept coming back on stage with a smirk on his face.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's getting his
She
dick
was
blown.
probably
Maybe it was a
saying-
work. Maybe it was just a big work.
Maybe.
Maybe she was a part of it.
God damn it.
They didn't do the meet and greet because they went to the fucking after party after and hung out.
Exactly. And
They're
got
like, yeah,
fucked.
we did good, right?
Yeah, we got fucked.
Yeah, now suck me, bitch.
Right?
Everybody won. Everyone won. We got entertained. They got blown.
We got
and the chicks got
posters and all
mouthfuls
kinds of
of
stuff.
Kenny's
We got
Spenny
pictures with
splooge.
them.
Yes.
It was a really good
It was a lot of
time.
fun. I dug
And
it.
all of our
I love
friends were
Kenny and
there.
Spenny.
Yes.
And we don't ever leave the house to do anything. So for us to go and do something without children and be adults was amazing.
Yeah, it was a good night. Good night.
Good night.
Even that little after thing that we did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we went and had drinks.
We went and adulted.
You guys went to Northern.
Dude, we went to the fucking
I wanted to
northern.
dance. I want my dance.
what's
The
the-
girls
wanna
were, they wanted me to
dance.
dance, and I was like, no, just sit here with me and dance and do these things. And I'm like, doing.
Let's chair dance, guys.
I don't want to chair dance.
Let's
And then I
bench-
kept saying,
let's
tell
bench
me a
dance.
dance, I'll do it. And so they were like, the Thriller, and I was doing that while I was sitting.
Yeah.
And I was doing
Oh, they
all the
played Michael
dances.
Jackson Thriller that night, didn't they? Not?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, that's
It was
my
good.
jam.
And I was like, I know this dance.
I like Thriller, Michael Jackson.
And then as soon as Shania Twain came on, everybody was white as fuck.
Yeah.
And then hit the dance floor so hard.
Yeah.
Every single person in the place was like, I feel like a woman.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
I feel
man.
like- Hey, Chris, that one time
Man, I had
we
to
heard
watch
the
that.
Eagles, like, man, this makes me want to have a beer, and then she's like, me too, and then Chris is like,
What did I say?
he said, I'm either not that brown or white.
No, it was the song. Yeah, the song that
Yeah,
was playing, and he was like, "I'm not that brown or that white to enjoy this song."
With the beer.
No, I don't.
But me and Norma were like, "Fuck yeah!" It was like Journey or some shit. And I was like, "That's
What? Don't
right."
Stop
Oh,
Believing?
it was
No,
Eagles.
Oh, the Eagles.
Yeah.
Which
I'm
one?
like, this song makes me want to have a beer, and she's like, me too. And then Chris is like,
I'm neither that white nor brown for this song to
Brown
make me
enough to like
want.
the song.
To move.
And it was
To have
what
a beer.
What it was we were in the car.
yeah.
Yes.
I was half fat.
okay.
That was the first night I partied really hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had Norm in the car. We were doing something, and I was like, I know, I totally love this fucking song. Yeah.
It's not dance. I said that this song, I am not neither that white nor brown
It's one of the
to
songs
want
that
to drink a beer.
Norm would have played at one of the community dances.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
It would have been a native dance song for sure.
Mhm.
And
It's
I'm
like-
like, yeah, I fucking love this shit.
Was it Take It Easy? I think it was Take It Easy.
I think it might have been Take It
Dude,
Easy.
I don't remember.
Remember?
I feel like that would probably be it because the only other song would be Hotel California, right?
Yeah.
You don't really fucking party to that.
That song makes you want to drink a beer, though.
That song makes me
Yeah.
yeah. That makes
Oh,
me-
Fucking yes.
That
Especially
song
IPA,
reminds me
or
of
anything.
when I was 17 working at Cost Plus World Market because it was one of the songs that would play like repeatedly all day. So I know every
Dollarama. I'm having
fucking song.
flashbacks right now.
I know
Dollarama.
every
Dollarama.
I know every word to that song
Yeah.
because of working in retail.
I hate that.
I'm
shit.
like stocking shelves and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And like I am pretty sure there was like so many other songs that would come on, but I remember that would come on and I'd be like,
That's how I got with that fucking
that's how I got through the day.
Ed Sheeran song.
Oh, shit.
Shape of You,
The
playing
shit of you.
Dollarama every day, every fucking day, all
I
day.
remember you texting me like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking die if I have to hear this fucking song again.
That I wasn't saying that about Ed Sheeran though. I dig that song. It was probably I think it was like it was a Justin Bieber song.
Bieber. Who the fuck is Justin Bieber?
Despacito.
Not that one.
Dude,
Fuck
we were
that one
outside
too,
last
though.
night and that
Yeah.
song came on, and
Yeah.
the girls were like fucking getting it on, like
Oh,
fucking
they singing?
dancing.
All these bitches
And
were
then-
like, "This is our jam."
Yeah.
I was like,
And a friend of mine was like,
Oh,
"Oh
it
yeah,
pinched my
that's
soul right
Despacito,"
now.
and I was like, "That's how this song starts." I have no idea what anyone's talking about.
And you know what's funny?
I'm
Is he-
so out of the loop. I have no idea.
Justin
I don't know.
Bieber can't even sing that fucking
No.
song live.
He's
he doesn't know
such
the
a
words. He's a
fucking piece
fucking
of
moron.
shit
What a
douche.
dumbass.
He's a
And
cunt.
the one time that he did sing it live, he was like fucking mocking the Spanish language.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was saying
He
like
was saying, like,
burrito
burrito
and all that.
Tostitos. And
Because
He's
he's
just
a
a
fucking
dumbass, yeah.
piece of shit, worthless.
I'm getting really
And
hungry
he's
now.
fucking
I want
Canadian,
He's
man.
fucking
Give us a bad
Canadian.
name. Like,
He's a good drummer.
Motherfucker
him. I don't
Fuck
care.
that.
Motherfucker gives
I don't
human
care.
beings a bad motherfucking name.
He's a piece of
They
shit.
say he's a good hockey player too. Fuck him. I don't care. Fuck Justin
I don't
Bieber.
give a
Fuck him in the
fuck.
asshole.
Wherever he is,
No,
stay there. You
fuck
fuck.
him in the fucking skull when it's fucking dead.
No, I don't. I don't even want that.
Bieber's a
Nowhere near
cunt.
him.
A
I'm
useless
gonna
fucking
fuck him with a
cunt.
knife in the fucking face.
That's crazy talk.
That's proper.
Yeah.
Proper talk.
You know who's better? Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin.
Eh,
That's not better.
George Michael was better than Ricky Martin.
Fuck yeah.
George Michael. You know what happened? You know what happened when he dies? He died. You know what? You know what sound he made? Wham! Oh,
Fuck out of here.
is that too soon?
No, not at all. I appreciate that. That was good.
It was alright.
Yeah.
It's like,
I can walk away with saying that was
but
alright.
nobody woke him up before they go because he couldn't wake up anymore.
Oh,
okay.
shit.
Boom. Let's edit this out, please.
LAPTOP CP3S5K23.
Okay.
Holy shit, someone's alive here.
LMPUT.
Shut the fuck up, speaker.
Yeah.
Holy shit, it's possessed. It's
Holy
speaking in tongues. You
Christ.
hear that shit?
See what happens when we're talking about George Michael.
Damn it, man.
See
He
what
came, he
happened?
came back through the speaker.
Possessed?
Holy shit.
Speaking to us in code.
Dude, I just got goosebumps.
Oh,
My hairs are standing.
I fucking
Good,
love
man.
George Michael's.
Yeah,
That motherfucker was the shit.
Faith, I love Faith. Faith was a
Faith
fucking
was
fun
such
song.
a good song.
And Kiss.
Yeah.
He covered Kiss.
Yes.
Kiss.
Another song he did, not too many people know about it, but it was in a movie called Dream a Little Dream
Oh yeah.
with the Corys.
Yeah.
Rock On.
Yes.
That was George Michael, right?
Yes, yes, that was George
it?
Michael.
No.
No.
That was Michael Damian.
Oh,
Sorry.
fuck.
But
Sorry.
that was still a good song.
George.
Still a
Some
good
good
song.
song.
George Michael's awesome.
Okay, so we have some questions, folks.
Go.
All right. So, we were talking about cam girls.
Yeah.
And to carry on with the cam girl thing, the question was from Juno Nothing. Was what about virtual cam girls?
Oh.
What do you mean, like
wearing
the same
virtual
thing?
goggles and
Oh,
experience?
you mean like the VR sex and stuff like that?
Yeah. She's like, whoa. And then her question got carried on. Has anyone bought the goggles yet? In this household, have we bought virtual goggles to have virtual sex?
You know what's funny is I was actually looking at them today for a PlayStation. I was like,
For virtual sex.
at first I was like, I was thinking about some of the video games I could play, and then I was like, porn. I was like, how would that be? But then I was like, you got this big, ugly, bulky thing sitting on your headpiece, just like fucking weighing your head down, and you're like trying to watch porn.
Right.
That doesn't matter.
But then the PlayStation's out in the fucking public access in the living room, and here I am sitting there
Yeah,
watching
too
porn
boring.
with a boner. And,
Lock the fucking door.
like, can you guys go out for a while? Go for a walk. And,
Well, we announce ourselves now. Like, I hope you have your fucking pants on under that t-shirt.
Right.
Because if your dick's out, we're coming home.
God damn it! There goes my fucking laying on the floor
And
naked.
you know what? That's just it. Just announce yourself.
I love porn.
And that's totally fine.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
I
I love porn.
I fap when I can.
Porn is fun. Porn is awesome.
Everybody faps when they can. We all
Porn
just
can
get it
be
where we fit in. That's
educational,
just
too.
how it is.
Yeah, I totally fap when I can.
Yeah, I'm
It's
fapping right
healthy.
now.
Yeah,
It's
me
healthy.
too. I'm looking right in your eye.
Can you stop though because it's shaking the table?
I'm totally shaking the table right
Okay,
now.
oh, sorry. It's just me and
Stop
Malcolm.
fapping right now.
Okay, but holster that thing, god damn it.
Me and Malcolm are
You'll
looking.
take someone's eye out.
Stop looking at each other while you guys are fat.
Don't look into my eyes.
You guys,
longingly about
remember
doing
that? You remember earlier I ate a banana looking in Chris's eye and Malcolm's
That was
eye.
fucking weird.
I was
Deep
just like-
into their brains.
I just,
But you know, I could almost feel your
But no, we don't have.
just your
We
excitement
do
while
not
you're
have
eating it.
any type of virtual reality, anything.
No, we don't. I feel like it's not really worth it yet. You know,
No.
I mean, you got the big ugly headset on, and
Yeah.
I did try them once,
I don't have the time or
Like, I
the
looked through it.
patience.
and it's like
We don't have
it's like two little eye holes that you're looking through, and they're off in the distance, and you're like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Yeah.
not. It
I
doesn't
feel
feel
like
real.
when I'm an old ass bitch, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I'm like-
you know what's gonna happen is they're gonna inject you, and then all of a sudden you're gonna start hallucinating.
You're
and
gonna
you're
wake
live this
up,
life.
be
Yes.
You guys ever watch a movie called the fuck is it called? Strangeland? I think it's called
Yes,
Strangeland.
I'm
Strange
pretty
Land.
sure we watched
Huh?
that. Yeah.
Yes, it's called Strangeland.
The virtual reality
Yes.
thing.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna be, but they're gonna inject you, and you're
I-
There's a new, there's a
I
new, there's a new
totally
one.
think
There's
so.
a new one out, and it's where they put droplets
yeah.
in your eyes,
Yeah.
right? And you
See?
experience a whole fucking.
It's
thing.
like hallucinating it,
Yes.
but it feels vivid and lucid, and like you're doing it, but you're
Not
not.
talk about that.
Right? Why not?
Go ahead.
Yeah, fuck it.
Drink that shitty beer.
who got this butt wiper?
We had friends over.
Fucking just shut up and drink it.
Drink it.
Fuck.
Shut the fuck up.
I'll
though.
replace it. I'll replace it.
Bitches.
Well, anyways, a shout out to Goose Island IPA. I love IPA. Fuck yeah.
And we always drink Pilsner.
You fucking dirty, filthy drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least Sherman's not coming out.
That's right. Keep them in a box, or I'll
Sherman's
rape
still
'em.
in a box.
Motherfucker, I was gonna lead into this and I can't now.
What?
Why?
Fucked it all up.
What
You
happened?
can lead into anything you want to lead into.
What are you doing here? What's
Okay.
happening?
So this
It's
conversation
first.
that I'm having with that I was having with Juno Nothing, she was just talking about all these are the questions that she asked, right?
Okay.
So then
She asked about cam girls and
Yes,
she asked
right.
about virtual
Oh,
reality.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did we really
Yes.
answer that? What was your question?
The question
Have you
is.
tried
The
it?
question is.
Yeah.
do
Okay,
we-
Juno Nothing. I did try virtual reality, sort of. It wasn't a game or a movie or anything. It was like an app, and all you did was you looked at something in the headset. You kind of tilt your head. You look around, 360 degrees, and if you want to click on a menu, there's like a virtual menu just kind of floating out in space. And if you want to click on something, you just kind of like have to turn towards it and focus on it for a certain amount of time, and then it selects it, and then it opens it and launches
There you
something
go.
else.
nice.
It's in its infancy still. Obviously, it'll get better.
So this leads into the rest of the conversation where she was like asking about what it was called, and I said VR goggles, and she's like, "Yep, those things." And then she said, a whole new world. And in my head,
Aladdin?
I was saying, a whole new world. So, this is what happened.
Dare close your ass.
Ass.
Don't you dare close your ass.
That's exactly what happened. And she said a whole new world.
Yeah.
I'm like reading that, and in my head, I'm singing Aladdin. Right? So in the conversation, I'm like, I just sang this.
Oh, that hurt.
Fucking Aladdin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
That was a cartoon.
let me.
Doesn't he say close your eyes, it gets better?
Yes.
But he's like, don't you dare close your eyes. And then he says,
Don't you dare
don't
close
you
your...
dare close your
let-
ass.
In my mind, he was gaping her while he was saying that.
Close your ass, it gets better.
On the topic of cam girls, actually, I spent some of my shitty money on cam girls because, oh my god.
So you were online and you were talking to cam girls?
No, I was like a sleazy. I was
That fucking app where
It was still sleazy, so I had a laptop at the time, and after a while, I spent like $3 to get like this the show and shit.
And what happened?
And my camera turned on. I started fapping, and she started fapping, and we just
It
gave
was
her.
like 30 seconds and it was over.
So
and
30
then
seconds.
Best
of
$3
giving her-
ever
Yes,
spent that week.
$3 well spent.
Yes. I'm gonna go have a
Wow.
I'm gonna go.
Did you
That
have a
bitch was
girlfriend at the
cheap.
time?
No, I didn't
Single?
have one. I was single.
That bitch was cheap, man.
Yeah.
It was
$3.
$3
That's pretty
for
fucking
fat.
cheap.
That's the new age,
That's
like
how
the new
things
technology
are.
equivalent of
You gotta
going
make
to
it
one of
fast.
those little booths
Yes.
in the sex shops
Yes.
where you go into this little.
Those still exist, though, too.
Yeah, you pop a quarter in and
Yeah,
Yeah, I almost worked at a shop. I almost worked at a shop that had a spank bank in the back.
Yeah.
And that was a part of the job was if you were a part of the retail store, the sex
Peep show.
shop,
Peep show. Boom.
if you worked there, you had to go back and clean the spank bank in the back.
No,
it was
you
a
don't
part
have
of
to
closing
anymore.
procedures
Yeah.
and daily procedures.
25
And
cents
as
a
soon as
piece,
she
so-
had taken me, and I was like, no.
They try to make you clean up the spooge.
Well, yeah, but you know what, though? As an adult now who has also worked at several hotels, I feel like it's not much fucking different because the stuff you see working in a hotel is, you know what I mean? The
People get
dudes,
fucking.
the dudes
primitive
that walk in and
animals
out
in
of
the hotel
there
room.
and
A
couples
lizard brain kicks in
that
the
walk
arm.
back, you
You're
know
like,
what I mean?
oh, we're staying in a room
the
that's
only
not
thing that's
ours. Let's
changed-
fucking get dirty.
The only thing that's changed about the situation is the place.
Yes.
Yeah.
People are doing fucked up, shitty, or sexy, crazy, dirty things.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
same in the back of these stores or in strip clubs or in the back of strip clubs as they are doing in hotels.
Yeah.
You know, so, maybe the beds are nicer or whatever. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Instead of a fucking stool
Well, they're still doing filthy
or a
shit.
seat or a closet that you're fucking fapping and watching a video.
Yeah.
It's just the situation is a little different.
The only difference is the hotel's policy on being clean and who they hire to clean. and
Exactly.
whatnot.
That's the only thing
And the
that's
roach
different.
hotels are the ones that. go
I
get
turned
shit.
down the job because I just felt like this shit's skanky as fuck.
Yeah.
I just wanted to fucking tell girls about vibrators and sell condoms.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You know, and that's easy. I could do that. We used to do those fucking sex parties, like not sex parties, but like what are they? Love parties or whatever.
Yeah.
Where all the girls would be
Sex toy
like giggling.
parties.
Oh, it's my bachelorette party. You buy lingerie and vibrators
This
and
was like Sex and Candy.
lotion and shit.
Yeah.
And we used to do those, so I thought, oh, well, I know a lot of shit about toys and stuff, so I can easily go work in this shop. And I've worked customer service for years and years, so this is easy. And I'm like, oh, and it's close to home. And then as soon as I go there, and she's like, this is usually the kicker. So this is part of it. You have to go in and clean. And I'm like, fuck that.
Fuck all that noise.
But then now as an adult, I'm like, well, we still pick up the sheets after dirty ass motherfuckers.
Wow.
And clean bathrooms and bathtubs and, in hotels. So I feel like, it's not too far fetched.
No. It's not at all.
It's pretty.
It's pretty fucking the norm. You leave home.
Norm?
You leave home.
It's just the reality of it.
Yeah, you leave home
It's in
and
your
you're gonna
face.
do some dirty shit because you're not home anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I mean, I'm not a part of that fucking culture.
I'm just not a judgy ass bitch. Like, I'm like, this fucking soccer mom wants to come in and find something to get her rocks off because she's bored and sad or whatever.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, girl, let me tell you what to get. What's quiet, what's not. I don't care. Let's find out what works for you. Because I'm awesome and I want to help you. You know what I mean? That's my life.
Yeah.
So working at a sex shop or whatever and selling toys and stuff, that's a good time. That's something to giggle about. You know what I mean?
Dude, okay, so we should become. I really want to become.
You want to be a cam girl, babe?
No, I really want to become a fucking toy tester. I want to get paid to fuck toys.
You want to get paid to get shit in your ass?
Nice.
Sure, I don't care.
Why not, right?
What $35,000 a year for me to test a fucking toy?
Why not,
Test
right?
several toys?
Yeah.
This is a flashlight. I could test that out.
Dude, I don't
I would
even
like to
care.
test
I
flashlights.
will test a butt plug. I will test a princess
Anal
plug.
beads.
I will test anal bleed. Fuck off. I will
Did you
test
say anal
everything.
bleeds?
Anal bleeds.
Holy shit. Sure.
Dude, that's fucking
Nice.
Test that out.
If it's fucking hard enough, yeah.
Cool.
All right, cool. I like that.
Cool.
Dude, how about you guys?
Me?
Same.
Would you guys fucking
Yeah.
test toys?
If I
As
get
a job.
Great. Our dishwasher's going to be full of fucking toys.
That's right.
if I get,
Flashlights and
I'm
fucking
gonna
butt
pose this
You guys
question.
got to take the batteries off first. Fuck.
plugs. I wasn't thinking clearly in the moment.
They're not going to pay for this.
if I
As
get,
soon as I spooge, I'm just like, fuck life. I'm just gonna lay here and like felt.
I'm such a dirty piece of shit.
if I get, if
That's
I
how
get
I feel.
paid, like
And I
least-
pray to the Lord for forgiveness.
Like, I feel so filthy right now. I'm
If-
sorry,
if-
Jesus. I didn't mean to
I'm
fuck this
sorry
piece of
I
plastic.
wasted God's milk on this.
God's milk.
God's milk. God's milk. God damn it.
Oh,
that
I'm
is
Jesus
sorry
Christ.
that I said
Straight
that.
up.
Let us
That's
all
the
raise
best
our hands
fucking-
up so
the
Jesus
best
sees
raise
us.
fucking-
I'm sorry, Jesus. Oh,
The best fucking thing I've heard all fucking day
oh yeah.
is talking about my wife's God's milk.
Oh.
Now I feel really bad.
That's alright.
Actually, if I get paid well enough, because I'm a shitty.
Oh, here we go.
Fuck that. I don't need to get
Taxi
paid well. I'll
cab
tag a flashlight a few times.
confessions.
Shit,
Dude,
whatever.
I'll tag a butt plug a few times.
Oh, all
Dude,
right.
Dude, as long
shit
as
is
long
getting
as all right,
real.
Yeah.
all right, as long as I don't have to listen
Get
to a
chlamydia.
motherfucker tell me how to do my goddamn fucking job.
That's
No,
why we're
nobody's
about
gonna
to
be
be.
sitting there watching it.
That's why we're about to own our own
Exactly.
business.
So I will butt plug my fucking butt as many times
I will plug
to
my
test
butt.
this fucking plug.
Can you please get a foxtail?
Yeah.
Because I love foxes.
As long as I get a reach around my
We see them
fucker.
all the time. Chris says that's my spirit animal because I always see foxes all the time.
We're gonna get a foxtail.
Like
Nice.
since we freaking moved to
Snapchat.
Canada.
Exclusive.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Nope. Snapchat. Three.
No, fuck off. Turn that shit off.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Snapchat.
Fuck your mom.
I know.
Alcohol cost. There you go.
This little bitch always has to
Didn't
take a
exactly
beer
make
whenever
any
he's
fucking
fucking taking a
fans on
picture.
Snapchat.
That's on Snapchat.
I'm an ugly old man. I don't fucking dig on that shit. I know the appeal to.
Were
other
there more
people, but-
questions?
Yeah.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
No, that was pretty much it. Oh no, carry on the conversation. She laughed at what I said about fucking Aladdin. Not literally fucking Aladdin.
You like Aladdin.
Oh, that bitch.
He's
I'd
such a
fuck him.
prince.
I'd fuck him next Tuesday. So hard.
See you next
Anyways.
Tuesday.
Anyways, she was so she's in the same program as I am, right? So tomorrow we have to do our final presentation, right? And she has problems talking in front of fucking people, right?
Chris.
So shut up! I'm telling a story.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry.
So
Sorry.
she has to do a presentation tomorrow. I know you're gonna talk about Corey. Just let me fucking finish.
I'm not talking about Corey. I'm talking about
Yeah.
the chick you're talking about.
Yes. Okay. So she has an issue with fucking talking in front of people. So tonight she's getting a little loose and drinking.
Yeah.
Ooh. How
Yeah.
loose? How loose? I want to know.
How loose
Tell me
is
how
your
loose.
goose?
Juno,
How
nothing
loose
is getting
is your
loose.
goose?
She's rad.
My goose is totally loose.
Oh shit.
My goose is totally loose.
So come on, all
So-
you hot fans.
So come on, all you hot fans, and shake your
Your
goose.
And
I'm
shit.
so glad I'm not
Your
alone in that one.
How loose is
That
I
makes
love
me want to
it.
watch
I love
Buffy
fucking
now.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Fuck
Luke
yes.
Perry's a badass in that movie.
Motherfucker.
Can I say Paul
Motherfucker.
Rubens, Pee Wee Herman?
Motherfucker.
Excellent.
Motherfucker. Motherfucking
To me, that was his
badass.
fucking comeback.
Excelente.
Everything
Straight
about
up.
that movie was good.
So good.
I want an enchilada right now.
Oh, enchiladas.
A lot of inches. Yeah.
An inch.
Okay, so
Enchilada.
she was saying, she said this. So she said this. All I can honestly think about right now is the pulled pork I made because you mentioned it. So I made it.
She made pulled pork?
Yes.
How'd it
So
go?
she's been
How'd it go?
stress eating since 6 o'clock.
Nice.
So
At least it's
here's
nice food.
I wish
This- I
we
was
had
gonna-
ice cream so I could stress
I want some
I
pulled
want a
pork.
stress drink.
But
Let me tell you about pulled pork.
boy,
eat. You don't know shit. You weren't even here.
I'm gonna hear your
Fuck off.
masturbation stories right now, man.
So
Fuck
mad
off.
at you.
Hey,
You should be here more.
no,
often.
no.
I'm just kidding, babe. Is there still food in our trunk?
No, I threw it up.
Pop the
There's
trunk.
chocolate in our trunk.
Get the
There's
fuck
chocolate
out
in
of
our
here.
trunk. There's a bunch of chocolate in our
Pop
trunk.
the trunk.
There was
Pop
Pop
that
the
pussy.
trunk.
Yeah.
Pop the trunk.
Aggrolites.
Agrolites.
Yeah.
So good.
So we went for Easter dinner on Friday because we didn't originally do that with our family.
You guys
And then
celebrate
we got
Jesus?
sent home with all this food and we forgot about it. So we had to
Oh,
throw it
fuck
away.
off. Really? So there's old turkey in your trunk right now?
Or no, we threw it up. But
Fuck!
um,
Sorry. I love turkey.
we do
took a
too,
win.
and that's why we
Yeah.
brought it. But we were Chris was driving around in the sunshine, and we were like,
Yeah,
"This
it
is
was-
probably not a
It
good
was
idea."
marinating in
But
turkey.
there's a lot of fucking chocolate things.
Marinated.
So
Bunnies
you
and
had.
things.
Sorry, I'm sorry to cut you guys off, but he had something to say about who I was talking about. Juno.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
get back
yeah.
to Juno
Yeah,
Nothing.
yeah.
She's
Juno
pretty
Nothing.
foxy.
Yeah.
Foxy lady.
Well,
I didn't say that. I didn't say that out loud.
at this point, she is pretty foxy.
Shut the fuck up, Norm.
Yeah,
She's
she-
mine.
Don't be a perv.
I'm
She's
not a
our
perv.
friend.
I mean,
No,
yeah,
no,
she's a dignified lady. Fuck
No,
you.
I know she knows me. She knows me.
Okay.
Yeah.
She knows
It's
your
true.
face.
Well, Juno, nothing face. I like your face. But yeah, so yeah, thanks for those questions. I'm trying to get my lady friends to ask me like some sleazy questions, but they're like being really shy right now.
Well, you get all rapey and they don't trust you.
Yes. You get a
It's
little
hard to-
rapey.
That's the mentor.
See, that's the thing. It's hard to get a dialogue going between the listeners, right? Because a lot of them are just kind of casual and they just want to hear shit. They don't want to interact. And we just want to encourage you. Just fucking get up there
We
and ask
want you
questions.
to be a
Talk
part
to
of
us.
us.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Just
want you inside of me.
I want you inside.
But like my ear holes, guys. Come
Totally.
on.
Verbally.
Totally.
I want a little bit of
Don't be
moral
like
pleasure.
the norm.
verbally. Verbally, I want to be inside you.
I want to feel your thoughts and dreams.
So hard.
I want to rub your thoughts so hard.
So hard.
I want to fuck your dreams.
I'm gonna
I want
rub
to
you.
stroke those thoughts.
Make me believe.
I want to stroke them so hard.
Make
Okay,
me-
okay, come on, you guys.
I want to believe
This
so
shit's getting
hard.
really dirty.
I'm gonna rub your brain.
So,
I feel I
so
gotta
we
go
have
shower right now.
So we have another question.
Okay,
What
so-
is it?
Just now?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's pretty recent.
Who's it from?
It's
Your
from
mom?
Jamie. It's from Jamie.
Meet
Jamie Noel.
Jamie smiles.
In Jane.
It
takes
takes
me
me
miles.
In Jane, I know In Jane.
I know you know in Jane.
Yeah, obviously. Morty.
Okay, yeah, she's a frequent asker.
She's a frequent questioner.
Yep.
And her question is, do you know
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin
Bitch,
Man.
I am the
Muffin
Muffin Man.
Okay.
Yeah,
you
done
are a
with.
muffin altogether?
Stop it. Stop.
Oh, I love me
Just
some
read
muff-
the question.
Muff
You're-
in my
you're-
mouth.
Let me tell you about In Jane's muffin. Oh wait.
Oh,
Ooh.
shit. Is there a little bit of history there?
Her dude listens to the podcast.
And he's a
He
huge
Oh, he's
fan.
gonna stomp on your soul.
Sorry, man.
So he takes
Sorry.
it back. He doesn't mean it. He
I
was
take
just
it back. I take
kidding.
it back. I take it back.
You better-
Rewind.
I don't.
Do you know Kawaii Metal?
Hawaii metal?
Kawaii.
What?
Kawaii.
Where? What?
It's,
What's happening here?
It's baby metal.
Oh, I
Oh,
There you
the
go,
fucking
Norm.
those three little girls? That
No, it's a big thing. It's not just the three little girls.
Get this-
I know shit about dick on this one.
I know,
It's
baby.
a
No.
Japanese extravaganza.
There's no taboos. There's no
Yes.
taboos in that shit.
No, it's a
baby metal?
Yeah, baby metal.
The band Baby Metal?
No,
like-
it's all together.
No,
It's a-
let
it's a
Norm handle
genre.
this one.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Let him hit it.
Yeah. Okay.
Let him hit it like it's a fat bitch.
Yes, I'm gonna own
Stop
baby
it.
metal.
Fat girls need love too.
All right, fucking elaborate.
I
Here.
love fat girls.
Me too.
Anyways,
I love all women
Baby
equally.
metal. Baby metal is
And very enthusiastically.
Just fucking explain baby metal.
Anyways, baby metal's like this Japanese taboo. There's nothing going on. There's like cute Japanese chicks like going like. And after a while, Marty Freeman from Megadeth made it big in Japan playing baby metal from Megadeth. It's like he's playing metal, but there's like a bunch of like Japanese chicks singing some Japanese shit. It's like
I feel like you don't have the right idea of what it is.
no, it's like anime shiz, but
What?
Yeah,
Shiz.
Cartoons?
it's like baby metal, like
No. What? Anime? Cartoons?
yeah, like it's like they got like little cutesy Japanese chicks just sounding really cute,
Like
And there's-
cartoons, right?
and then there's
Singing
like
along to metal.
and there's like hard metal, and then they're all like being.
You mean the
cutesy.
3 little girls that are on stage playing live shows?
It's one of the bands.
Yeah,
It's
baby
it's,
metal.
it's more
Are you
than,
talking about K-pop?
Yeah, that's
The manufactured kiddie groups?
Well,
the
no,
people
no, no,
that
no,
are
no,
put
no.
together-
No, this is a totally different story. It's baby metal. It's Japanese taboo shiz.
I don't follow.
Yeah, there's like a Japanese. It's steez. It's Japanese
You're
steez.
blowing my mind right
Yeah, it's Japanese steez.
now.
There's like good hard metal, but there's like Japanese chicks like singing really all cutesy.
Yeah. Okay.
They're of age, but they're like.
I'm not even fucking concerned about that. I just you're
that's
fucking
not where we're going.
blowing my
I know,
mind
but-
right now with this
Yeah.
whole fucking
Yeah.
metal and people
Baby metal.
fucking anime
Okay, so
singing and
baby.
shit.
So what baby metal is
I thought he was calling you baby. He was like,
sorry.
look, baby.
Look, baby,
Metal.
metal is this here. Fuck
Here's
you.
metal. Here's metal, baby. This is metal, baby.
Look,
baby.
bitch,
Baby, listen up.
listen.
Listen up. This is
Listen,
metal.
Look,
Metal by the Cars.
Look,
Listen.
listen to my mouth.
baby, listen.
Gary
Look.
Newman.
Listen to my mouth right now.
Look,
Listen.
listen. This is metal, baby. All right, so the idea that I have, and of all the videos that I've seen of baby metal, what it is it's Japanese schoolgirls
Uh-huh.
singing to metal, right? So they'll sing some like high pitched Japanese whatever to some fucking hardcore fucking metal, like with a
Okay.
that's Japanese metal. That's a breakdown of it.
Okay. Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it. There are bands. There are bands that are directed towards it, but it's a whole fucking thing. That's why she asked. Do you know
No
about
idea.
kawaii metal?
Kawaii.
Because
I think
Hawaii is
everybody
Hawaii.
knows about it.
Hawaii
Yeah.
is populated with a lot of Japanese people.
Everyone but me, apparently. This is fucking blowing my mind hole right
Yes. Okay, so
now.
at this point,
Damn near killed him.
I think you're gonna have to plug some fucking.
So we'll probably
Baby
have
metal.
to. Yeah, we'll tag a fucking baby metal tune at the end of this episode, I think.
No, or we can plug it right here, just a snippet.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a note here.
Yes.
Right now. Right now.
Because I would want to play it, but the quality's gonna be shit, so I don't want to play it on my phone and show you what baby metal is,
Yeah.
right? But I mean, this is. I'm shocked. I'm sitting here baffled as fuck because Mr. Music Man, we're music people, right?
No,
all of us
I
at
don't
this
follow
table.
that popular shit though.
It's
my
not
head's,
popular.
My head's in the fucking
It is
ground.
popular.
Well, it's popular in
It's
Japan.
Japan.
Yeah.
It's not.
I'm big in Japan in many ways.
That's
You're
the thing is,
fucking-
I do not have my ear to the ground in
Your
Japan.
left thumb is.
The only
big.
reason why I know about the whole Japan situation is because of Hollywood Babylon.
The only,
So
thing,
I-
the
so-
only thing I know
so
about
I-
Japan is that the baby metal, the actual band, the big mainstream band that's
Yeah.
touring, and then
I'm not
this
to do it.
fucking pop group, this boy band that came out of the K-pop phenomenon
Uh-huh.
that's popular worldwide right now. I don't know what they're called, but they're pretty big right now.
What?
Yeah.
I know nothing about any of this shit.
It's this pre-manufactured
Alright.
fucking gather up a group of 5 kids and then get them. And then the funny thing is, when they get to a certain age, they kick them out and they replace them with someone else that's younger and.
Some other girl band that looks like a boy band.
Yeah.
Salmonella?
All right.
It's just like
So-
fucking NSYNC and Backstreet Boys.
Here we go. I'm gonna break it down and I'm gonna correct myself.
Break it down.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Retraction.
Retraction. All right. Baby or bands of kawaii metal.
Okay.
All right. It's called kawaii metal.
How do you spell that, by the way?
Kawaii. I will say that
Just
again.
like Hawaii.
Kawiwi.
Kawaii. So it's Kawai.
Just like Hawaii.
Yes.
Or Kawaii.
So-
Exactly. So, for all you people listening, just change out the H for a K.
That's
There you go.
And I'm a fucking idiot.
Right. So baby metal is correct.
Well,
It
no,
was
no.
a. It
You're
is a
left
band.
Shut up, Malcolm.
It is a
I'm not
band.
an
A little
idiot.
bit.
It is a band.
Just most of the time.
It is a band. And then there's the idol formerly known as Lady Baby,
Idol, formerly known as. I'm sorry,
The
that person
Idol.
is Prince.
Yeah.
Yes.
formerly known as Lady
The only
Baby.
person that's formerly known of as anything.
Right. That's
Only
another
Prince.
band that was created in 2013. Right. And they play the same kind of music.
Doesn't matter.
It's a. Okay, so under Wikipedia,
Oh god, here we go.
what it is?
Oh shit, we're going down this rabbit.
Kawaii metal, also known as idol metal, cute metal, or kawaii core, is a
Ooh.
musical genre that blends elements of heavy metal and J-pop
Oh.
that was pioneered in Japan.
K-pop. I was like K-pop. That's
Yeah.
like a fucking record company or some shit. Back in the day.
So retraction.
I'm a fucking idiot, so it's okay.
No, it's
Don't listen to
fine,
me.
2 weeks.
No.
So
2 weeks.
works. So J-pop that was pioneered in Japan in the early 2010s. A typical kawaii metal composition involves combining the instrumentation found in the various types of heavy metal music with J-pop melodies.
Melodies. He seriously read that like it was that. It was like melodies.
That was so difficult to hear.
I'm sorry, but it's melodies.
Chris, you're pretty
But
drunk.
it was so good to
pretty
hear
drunk.
you say it that way.
You're pretty drunk right now.
You're so drink right
You're
now.
so drink. I want to be drink.
I'm gonna say melodies all the time.
Nice melodies.
That reminds me of Melinda. Where's that bitch at?
Malarkey.
Malarkey.
I tried to message her earlier and she didn't reply at all.
She's still back in the out.
Did you have to swish your hair
Hanging
like
tough
that?
like new kids on the block.
I'm in the out right
Yeah, your
now.
hair is just flowing there tonight, Norm. Look at that shit.
It
You
is.
just- oh, you flip it
It's
and it
so greasy. It's
I like
just
to-
like flinging grease all over our
All
house.
over the
just-
house.
Oh, man.
Stop it.
You're
Sorry.
gonna have to wash the ceiling now.
I better put my hat back on with my
What's
my
there?
shitty.
Oh, it's
You need an oil change there, buddy. Nice.
The
Look at that air
little
freshener.
Yeah. See.
His hair is so greasy, I feel like I need to wash my balls.
Oh. Oh.
So,
Maybe you do.
so kawaii metal
Yeah.
is basically J-pop mixed with metal.
I feel like this
I don't even
conversation
care
should not
anymore.
have made anybody feel bad about their lives or their opinions about anything. I feel like
So, long story short
it
is...
doesn't matter.
Just stick to what you listen to.
Long story short is we know what it is and we don't care.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm really
Good
crusty.
You still blew my mind, though.
I'm so crusty. I'm really crusty.
You are.
We know, Norm.
Are you?
Fuck.
Okay.
Hey.
All right, so we got another question.
All right.
What's the question?
Rattle it off.
All right, this is from Neil. Remember
Armstrong?
Neil Lander 21 at Neil
What
Lander
up,
21.
Is
brother?
his brother Bob?
Neil Bob.
All right, Neil. I remember you from episode Uno.
Uno.
And Dos and Tres.
Oh, yeah.
And
Every episode after
every
that.
episode after
Pretty much along for the ride. Good stuff, Neil.
We know
Yes.
you.
You and,
We know
and
you.
Jane and
Krista.
Sexy Kelly.
Get in our ears. What's
What's
going
her
on?
nothing.
Sexy
Juno, nothing.
Juno?
There you go. Sexy Juno.
I'm Pickle Rick.
So the question is, Your question is, what is your most embarrassing traveling story?
Oh,
Wait, no. I'm drunk, so.
I'm thinking.
What is
Because
your
we
most
do that
embarrassing
a lot.
travel story?
okay.
Alright, let's start over here and go around.
Yeah.
We'll go around.
Chris.
My traveling embarrassing?
Are there embarrassing ones?
Got a bunch. Wait for Chris. Christoph.
Dude,
Yeah.
I travel a fucking lot. I don't even know.
I don't.
Dude.
So
I don't feel like
you
there's
guys are.
embarrassing ones.
This is your guys's. This is everybody else's thing here but mine because I don't do fucking no traveling.
Oh, recently we went to California and on our way we were driving so much that we didn't stop at a hotel. So we stayed in our car. So we pulled over into a...
like got tired, pulled over in a pull out.
And
One of the
this-
ones
this
that
was-
had bathrooms.
Yes. And I felt fucking absolutely disgusting because I hadn't showered since like the day before, and it's been like more than 24
Yeah,
hours.
it's been like 24 hours.
More than 24 hours of fucking
Some
driving.
shit like that.
And I'm like sitting there and I'm like, all right, I need to go to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom, I do my thing. It's usually number 2 because of the time of the day. So I went
I
to
love a
poop.
good poop, especially these days.
So I had to go take a poop, right? and I was like, all right, I'm done my poop, but after my morning poop, I want to fucking shower.
So what'd you do?
All right, so I
What
grabbed
did you do?
I grabbed a satchel.
Satchel.
A satchel.
We don't even own a satchel.
I grabbed a
Your
satchel.
purse?
I'm so glad you called it a satchel.
Your
I
purse.
grabbed. Shut the fuck up. Let me finish my
You
story.
over there?
A merce.
You're a bitchy ass with that fucking shit hanging from your hat, trying to
What's
smell
the
pretty.
smell delightful?
He
What
smells
was
like
it?
an asshole with cinnamon.
You're just
So,
mad because it's
fuck off.
Cinnamon flavored apple.
Let me finish my story.
I love
Okay.
cinnamon flavored asshole. So.
There you
Me too.
Anyways,
You don't like cinnamon anything. Shut the fuck up.
I do. I fucking love cinnamon.
Cinnamon makes me randy.
The only thing I like about cinnamon is cinnamon buns.
Yeah.
I love buns.
If
I
it was
love
your
those.
asshole and cinnamon.
Stop it.
Stop.
Okay, Chris.
Dude,
Yeah.
cinnamon buns with the glaze.
So what
I
I
grabbed the
talking
satchel
about,
of our daughter's fucking wipes.
They're wet wipes, and they're in a little like package,
Yeah.
All right, right,
which I believe would be a satchel
right,
in like Renaissance times.
right. Hey, I'm with you there, bro. I hear you.
So I grabbed a satchel of my daughter's wet wipes. And I go into the bathroom and I give myself a vigorous
Wiping?
whore bath. I'm talking I used
Nice.
I probably used like
The whole package just
no, I didn't use the whole package
That's what-
because we needed it.
fucking...
We
Make
needed
one last and just like using the one for your whole body and like...
No, I used like I don't know 12.
That's pretty good, actually.
I used 12 to clean my butthole, to clean my
I hope you didn't
sack.
clean your butthole first.
No.
You got to start with the less androgynous zones, like
Yeah,
your elbows.
it's very.
Knuckles.
Or I could use one
Yeah.
for those things.
Yeah, and you need one for your butthole, and one for your dong, and one for your ear holes.
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
So
I mean, like not one for all those. You don't wipe your butthole and then wipe your dick off.
No.
You need one for your butthole. And then
you need
need
one for your dong.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then you need one for your tongue,
And you good?
that's right.
right? Because we didn't have our fucking toothbrushes. So I'm sitting there with fucking wet wipes, fucking brushing my teeth.
You know what I find works if you don't have a toothbrush or toothpaste, get some gum and chew it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
All the
right.
time.
Like if you can't.
What I
Can't
feel.
that shit?
What I fucking hate about that though is I still feel dragon on my teeth.
Oh yeah, for sure. You still. stink
So
your breath,
I used wet wipes
Yeah.
to brush my fucking teeth
Nice.
because I had to get rid of that
You're
fucking
gonna
film.
clean that shit, right?
I had to
Yeah, yeah.
fucking clean that fucking
But-
film. But that shit, that shit tastes horrible.
Oh, yeah.
It's
I don't doubt it. I don't
tastes
doubt it.
horror fucking horrendous.
You didn't have toothpaste or anything.
But I didn't use it on my butthole and then use it on my teeth. It was just a
Or-
completely separate wipe.
I went right from my
Never go
butthole.
ass to mouth.
That's
Ass to
right.
mouth, never.
On
Yeah, I was
yourself.
both front to back.
You wipe back to front.
I wipe up and down.
I wipe sideways.
Nice.
I wipe.
Cheat.
I wipe on a curve.
Circular motion.
That's right.
Yeah, because
Wax on, wax off, man. When I wipe my butt, it's wax on, wax
I
off.
let gravity do its thing.
I air dry.
Oh my god.
So that's the
You
embarrassing thing.
fucking found some fucking.
So that's what's
potato salad.
embarrassing is that you had to use your daughter's wet wipes to clean your ass.
No,
Potato.
I use our daughter's wet wipes to brush my teeth.
Okay, getting back to the gum thing. Getting back to the gum thing.
yes,
Chewing gum
gum.
is like not just for your breath, but also like it's kind of like brushing your teeth with the gum, and also if you can't floss, it'll get some of that shit that's lodged in your teeth out
Yes,
too.
that's true.
Yeah.
It's very true. So you can't floss. Here's the funny fucking thing about this: is you have a mouth biome, like a gut biome, right?
Yeah.
So there's a moment in life if you're eating correctly, right, and you're eating the proper foods and you're eating healthy and
I
you're
don't
not.
do that.
Shut the fuck up,
You don't even have any teeth.
dude. You don't have any teeth.
We
What
know.
are you talking about?
I have teeth.
You have dentures.
No.
You have two.
Not yet.
You have a tooth.
Not yet.
All right, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, recovery.
You and your no teeth, motherfucker.
No, I have teeth.
We
Yeah,
like
he's
your
got
no
teeth.
teeth.
We love you, bro.
Okay, that's his tooth.
That's his one tooth.
That's his baby tooth.
Liar.
You're like a grown
This
ass
is the
fucking
fake teeth.
6-month-old. Just sprouting a tooth here and another one there, and just.
Oh god.
Liar.
I'm just
Liar.
kidding.
Liar.
He's got 6.
He's got
That's all right.
12.
3 on top and
He's
2
got
on the
one.
bottom. 1 coming out of his cheek.
One out of my nose. One on my ass.
Dude, did you guys ever see those X-rays of a child's skull
It's-
with their teeth?
It grosses
Oh
me
my
out
God.
so much.
So
Like they have the
crazy.
little teeth
Gives
up
me
above their teeth.
anxiety.
And then, yeah.
No, it
Anxiety.
fucking grosses me out.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the whole that I don't know what that.
Typhophobia?
It makes me
Typophobia
itchy
or
just thinking about it.
Typhophobia.
Yeah, you're scared of like irregular holes and stuff like that.
Like honeycomb or like
Get the fuck out of here.
bone marrow or holes in trees or
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. It grosses me out.
honeycomb.
It makes me feel so
Dude,
disgusting.
Tyson
Honeycomb.
has that really bad too.
Honeycomb.
And this one night when him and his wife Cherie were visiting us, I decided to Google pictures of that, and I just kept showing him, and he's freaking out. And by the end of the night, I had the fucking phobia too. At the end of the night, I was like, "Fuck this shit! I can't look at it
Growing up,
anymore."
I've always had that.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was
As a
this
little
part. I
kid?
didn't even know it was a thing. I've
So when
always
you were a
had
kid,
that.
did you see stuff like that and freak
Yeah,
out?
I didn't like freak out, but I was really ickied out by it.
Yeah.
So like when you go to the doctor, you get shots. There's pictures on the wall
Right.
of bodies and bones and inside bones where the blood vessels are and all that.
Right. That stuff freaked you out?
Oh, like not the bodies and all that,
Right.
but the bone marrow,
Yeah.
like all the little areas and honeycomb or
Oh,
like lotus
okay.
flower seeds.
Right.
And then so when people would share that, I'd be like, "Ugh, I can't see that." And then as I got older, I realized that's a thing. And then I have a friend who has the same phobia, and she shared a video about it, and I said, "Oh my god, there's a fucking name for that shit." Since I was a kid, I have been so horribly grossed out and avoidant of those things.
Trypophobia. Trypophobia.
I have trypophobia.
Yeah.
And I always thought that. It's just, I have a weird
Is
icky
it
feeling
debilitating?
about, I avoid situations. We were at a museum where there was a room
Oh,
where
fuck this.
with birds.
I just Googled it again.
It was a room of birds.
Yeah.
And in this room were trees where
Yeah.
birds have stored nuts in the trees.
Mm-hmm.
And so all these trees are full of holes filled with nuts. So basically, it looks like a bunch of fucking trees with polka dots in them.
Nuts.
So to me, I walked around the corner with my mom, and I go, nope, I cannot go in there. And she was like, what? And I was like, it's grossing me out.
Nuts.
My whole
Freaking the
body
fuck out.
feels disgusting and itchy right now.
Nuts.
Oh, God, that's fucked up.
It's pretty. I think it's pretty debilitating.
I think so. I think it could be. Any
I had
phobia
to
could be
avoid the
crippling.
whole situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Delirious. It's delirious.
You're delirious.
No, wait. Yes. I'm delirious.
So that is a big thing. I look at that now and it still kind of creeps me out.
Well,
It's not crippling for me. though,
Relating
but
back
it's-
to the question with the travel, now Shantae's going to tell the
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Next.
Go ahead.
God,
Crazy
traveling?
traveling story.
Traveling.
Pick your best one.
Can you
Your worst-
think of anything?
worst traveling story. Worst. That was the question, what?
I mean, honestly, unless it has to do with like kids puking or kids pooping, I don't feel like I have any embarrassing moments.
I got a bunch.
You're lucky.
I'm just gonna wait till you're done.
I've traveled a lot.
You too.
Yeah.
From the States to California. I mean, within the States, all over. I don't think I've had really embarrassing moments. I really don't think I've had any.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that ever happens when I'm traveling, and usually before it was when I was traveling with our son, and he was a baby at the time, like not walking.
Right.
He was when he was barely just started walking too.
Is it when we were in California?
Before then.
Oh, okay.
And I was traveling back and forth with Pogs by myself.
Yeah.
And people would say, "Oh, that's your son? How come he doesn't have the same hair color as you? I guess it's not genetic." Ha ha ha. Because I have like hot pink hair. And I'd be like, "It's so funny. It's so fucking funny.
Fuck off.
I haven't slept in the fucking day. It's not funny." But anyways, I don't think I've had embarrassing times. I think I've been lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're lucky. That's good.
I just brushed my tooth. That's it.
That's
Brush your
embarrassing.
tooth. Brush one tooth with a wipe.
I didn't think
That's
it was embarrassing. I
impressive.
just
I mean,
thought
I've
I was
never-
smart. I think I've
Chris
done
got
it
a
too, so I
mustache,
don't feel
so-
like it's embarrassing.
Oh, that's cool. I never ever heard anybody say they brushed their teeth.
We've
with a
had
wipe.
we've had our vehicle searched, which I don't feel is embarrassing as it's more like intrusive.
And
Yeah,
annoying.
You got violated.
Because we had to then pack all our shit back up properly in our vehicle and then drive off.
They fucked it up and left.
Yeah, they don't
Just
put things back when they go through all your
embarrassing.
shit. And that was one of the first times we ever
Fucking
drove
hate
it
borders.
together from the
Holy
States.
fuck, do I ever hate boob? Okay,
Yeah.
so it's so bad. It's not debilitating, but every fucking time I get ridiculously nervous, like I have heroin in my
We
asshole
both feel like we have heroin in our assholes.
all the fucking time.
You might as
Every
well-
time
We
we
go
get to
through and when we come back.
No,
Next
it's not
time
even
you
going
come back,
through. It's not even
put some
going
heroin
through.
in
I
your
don't
ass
have an
next time
issue.
you come back.
I kind
I
of
don't
feel
have
like
an
we
issue
should.
going.
Why not,
through.
right?
I don't
Might
have
as
an
well.
issue going.
Great,
through.
we're totally gonna get stopped now.
Yes,
I
I
do
want
not-
heroin. Bring some heroin home for me.
I don't have an issue going through. I don't have an issue going into the States.
Yeah.
It's every time that I come back.
Right.
Well, you
That's
have
when the
U.S. pass
stress-
holders in the car, so there's never issues.
No.
But Canada, they are sticklers.
They're bitches.
It doesn't matter.
As much as I love this country, I fucking hate it.
You're so fucked up here, backwards.
It's just difficult, and you know what? I kind of think it's good. I know that you hate it, and it's because you're from here. But on a different note, being from the U.S., I kind of wish that the U.S. were more difficult
They are.
as far as getting in.
They are. It's just that you're white and I'm native and they can't fuck with me.
I think it's different. We could be like, oh, we're going to the casino.
If we had fucking rags on our head,
I
it'd
don't
be
think
a
that.
different story. It would be.
I don't
Unless
think
we're
that.
refugees.
Things are. It's times have changed.
No, it is.
Times have changed
No,
since-
it's not that
since.
changed. You're American. No, it's not that changed.
So I'm white and privileged, and so then there's that. Okay,
Yes.
so I look a different way, and I have a family when I'm crossing the border, so I look different.
Yes.
So maybe that's it. I don't see it,
Yeah.
but I still feel like the U.S. is not as difficult to get
No.
in.
It's no.
On the
Canada
ground.
is like the pushovers
Right.
that are sorry in the north, you
We're
know,
all
and I
sorry.
feel like I am so much more nervous getting into Canada
Then.
than leaving Canada.
Yeah, we're all sorry.
Well, you know what it is the U.S. sees you coming from Canada, like, ah, they're okay. Canadians are nice.
Those
They're not doing anything.
Canadians,
There's no
they're
heroin
so
in their
nice.
asses.
but
Meanwhile, you have heroin in your ass.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Joke's on you, U.S. We brought heroin from
since we're on this
Canada.
topic, like,
Who the fuck brings heroin from Canada anyway?
Right.
Is that even a thing?
There
you go.
Heroin.
I think
heroin.
it's meth.
Heroin.
Meth,
No,
right?
heroin in Vancouver is a fucking thing.
Yeah,
In
they got
Vancouver, yeah.
dispensaries.
But they're not they're good heroin
Oh, like
dispensaries.
methadone,
I just
right?
love those
Methadone
heroin
clinics?
dispensaries.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love that.
Heroin clinics. Like, there's a bunch of nurses down in
Oh,
lower
safe
east
injection
side. Like,
sites.
Yeah.
the nurses,
Yeah,
like,
that's harm
They
reduction.
will assist you.
They will assist you to,
Yeah,
They'll help
they're
you get
like,
high.
You're like one heroin user.
so that you have clean needles.
Clean needles, and then the nurses will assist you in Vancouver, downtown east side. They're like, it's like,
Fuck my life.
they have,
Right?
They have
It's harm
like
reduction. They'd rather you safely inject or help you safely inject than
Yeah.
you getting HIV and spreading that shit.
Or
They'll give you
They'll-
clean needles and a safe place to do it. It's harm reduction.
And then they're gonna avoid overdoses, so the nurses know what to
Yeah,
do.
that too.
They heat up the spoon for you, and then whoop, and then like assist you.
Let's not. Oh my! I can't even say shit about it
Yeah,
because I'm so angered by
that's
it.
Vancouver.
That's how bad it is.
It's not even Vancouver.
I
I
have
feel like
so
if you're
much-
gonna fucking do that
There's
anyway,
around
that's
the
fucking
world.
population
There's
control.
around.
If you
It's
die from a
exactly
fucking
it.
overdose,
Yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah, that's the reason why I like
I agree.
last
so-
last year.
I just that makes me
So
so
I'm gonna break. I'm
angry.
gonna break up this serious moment, and I'm gonna show everybody a really awesome video.
I don't want to see your butthole.
No, it's
Not today.
Chris,
It's just a video.
I want to see
It's a good
Chris's
one.
butthole.
Okay.
It's just a video.
I want to see Chris's
No,
butthole.
it's not my butthole. It's just
Okay.
a video.
Next time.
Probably
breaking.
seen
I'm
it.
breaking up the serious with some.
All right, let's do this.
I want to
Come
see.
on,
I'm
cereal
breaking up the
bowls.
serious with some Iron Man.
Let's
I
do
want to
this.
see Chris's butthole.
Oh, it floats.
Oh, nice.
I love opposing magnets.
All right.
It's Iron Man.
It's
dig it.
Iron Man that's floating on
So what
his
he's
tummy.
showing us is this little stubby version of Iron Man from the movie that's floating on this central piece of metal. It's like opposing magnets, like Shantae said. And he's just kind of floating and spinning in one spot.
And it's not
very
Chris's
cool.
butthole.
He's got
It's
the
not
light
Chris's butthole.
projecting from
He's
his chest
disappointed us
onto
all.
the surface.
I'm
eyes
a little
are
bit
glowing,
disappointed. I wish
And
it
it's
was like
fucking
Chris's
amazing.
butthole.
He's got a big head, like an oversized head on a little body. Very cool.
He's like a pop.
Yeah.
He's like a pop. He's like a vinyl pop.
Yes,
It's
he's
called
like a
Iron
pop.
Buddy.
Yes.
Not Iron Man, Iron Buddy. I like that. Cool.
Isn't
My
that awesome?
buddy, my buddy.
My buddy. Wherever I go, he goes.
Even
Okay.
space.
Okay.
So the
Continue.
traveling.
So I don't have any
traveling-
traveling things that I'm embarrassed
Fair
about.
enough.
But I mean, honestly, there's really not a lot that I am embarrassed about.
You're pretty chill. Shit just rolls off your back.
You,
about
you
you,
have
Mark?
not. You have not shit yourself. You have not thrown up on yourself. Your children.
I have done. I have shit on myself and I have thrown up on myself, but it was not.
Oh,
Very
let's hear
traveling.
this.
Traveling
All right,
story.
Pause this fucking travel thing and let's hear the shit story.
You want to hear the shit
Yeah.
story? Okay. Well, it involves volleyball practice.
Motherfucker,
Nice.
this is news to me, and I'm married to her.
shit.
We've been together
So
for
think
7
about it.
years. I've not heard this.
Well, think about it this
You
way.
lucky motherfuckers.
God,
Easy.
Spill
now.
the spicks. I mean,
Okay.
spill the beans.
Did you call me a spit?
No, I said
What
spill
the
the
fuck?
spicks.
This is white as shit.
Jesus, man.
I
You
mean,
don't get
Anyway.
down like that here.
You're such a racist motherfucker.
So here's the
I'm not racist.
situation.
You
Shut
say
the fuck
nigger
up.
all the time.
Hey, oh,
Whoa,
Here's
whoa.
the situation.
okay.
So, oh my god, this is
My
okay.
buddy.
This is crazy.
My-
So
Okay.
my ex-coach.
So say this.
My ex-coach.
Talk to me about it, because I've never
Shut
heard
the
this
fuck
fucking story.
up. I'm pretty sure. My ex-coach, who was also my ex-history teacher, is now at the time my friend and ex teammate's dad. So he is now picking me up to go to volleyball practice for a travel club that I used to play with in California.
You want beer.
I played volleyball from middle school all the way through high school, and I also played on a travel club, and we traveled all over California playing volleyball. Okay, so meantime, he picks us up, we go to practice, and on the way back, we stop at some like deli store where we get sandwiches after practice because we're starving because it was a good practice.
Sandwiches.
And Powerade. And so I'm pretty sure it was a turkey sandwich and a purple Powerade. But I don't know what the F happened from the time we had practice to the time I ate this sandwich and purple Powerade. But about halfway down the mountain, which this is about a 15 to 20 minute drive, depending on the weather. Halfway down, I was like, fuck. My stomach
You had to
is
drop a deuce?
gurgling.
Oh.
You know when you get that gurgly feeling,
I hate
like
that
this
feeling.
ain't good. You
And you're far
know
away
in
from the
your
toilet?
brain, you're like, this
You're like,
needs
"I
to
know."
be. Like if it was Christopher
Yeah,
and this
yeah.
happened now, I would be like, pull over.
You
We
start-
got wipes. I don't even give a
You
fuck.
could feel yourself starting
I
to
would
frown,
be that
and your whole
honest
body
and
just
that
tenses
adult
up.
about it that I would be like, it's not good. Just fucking get to a pull-out, right? But I did
Oh my god, I'm
because
crowning right now.
not only was I a teen at the time, But I'm wearing a volleyball like shirt and a hoodie and fucking volleyball shorts, which are like what
The
those
short
little
shorts?
elastic
Yeah.
booty short things.
Nice.
Yeah, because I'm like
That's what
I don't
volleyball players
know,
wear.
16, 17 at the time. I don't know. But I'm
That's the
dying.
worst
I'm
thing to shit
fucking
yourself
dying,
in.
you guys. I'm fucking dying. And we're like halfway and it hits hardcore. And I'm just praying to God that nobody can smell me. Or like see that I'm
Did
like
you erupt?
I'm
Is
like
that what the fuck?
No, I didn't yet.
Okay.
It didn't happen.
You kind of smell like dump or.
No. I'm just thinking to myself, like, I hope that they don't see me sweating because I'm fucking dying right now. You know how, like, on Dumb and Dumber, where he's like, he's dying. He's trying to get to the bathroom, and then he gets to the bathroom and he fucking explodes.
Well, Harry's like trying to get to the
Yes, exactly.
Right.
Okay, so we pull up to my
What is
house.
this shit?
We pull up to my house, and I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out of the car. I'm like, hey, thanks for the ride. Oh my gosh, see you guys later, la la la. And then I fucking run into my house. I didn't make it. I almost did. Like, I hit the hallway,
Yeah.
got to the bathroom, and then I had to, like, you know, clean everything up or whatever. And my mom was like,
Rough.
after the whole situation, she's like, are you alright? What's going on?
My life is over.
And I basically
Fuck
had to
this
explain
shit.
what happened.
Dude.
But that's what happened, and it was horrible for me. And I think it's not embarrassing to me because I feel like if
think
you
everybody
make it
goes through
through
that.
life where you have a point where you shit your pants,
Just a little bit.
I think that's a humbling experience.
Or shark.
I think
You are not
everybody-
made of gold. I don't care what
everybody
age
has-
you are.
Everyone's got a shit their pants
Or
story or a
shark.
short story.
And
Yes,
there was a
everybody.
time where we went camping and I got so fucking drunk, I
Yeah.
peed myself
I've done
Nice.
that.
in a camper.
I've done that.
Nice.
I did that too.
I woke up covered
I
in
will
pee.
raise my hand. I have gotten so drunk I
Been
pissed
there when
myself.
you-
But that's
Me
the
and
only
Chris are giving high
time
fives.
is I don't know
Welcome,
if it was the
high five,
food
and
or
kiss
what
yourself,
happened,
Jake.
but I have a
Close
shit
to-
yourself
close
story
to
and I
it.
have a piss yourself story. And the
I've
only thing
had
that was embarrassing
8.
about the piss yourself story was the fact that my little brother came with me and my friends on that camping trip. So he not only experienced drunk ass motherfucking
Gary's
Shantae,
twin?
hardcore, he also saw me pee myself and throw up.
At the same time.
At the same time.
I don't know if it was at the same time because
That's
I wasn't
impressive.
there.
That would've
I
been
was somewhere
awesome.
else. Shantae was in space.
Hold the fuck on.
All right.
Hold the fuck on.
8.
What's happening?
Hold the fuck on.
Okay.
You lucky motherfuckers. I've never. I've been married to this fucking broad for how fucking long?
7.
I've been with this broad
No.
for how
We've been together
fucking
for
long?
7 years and
7
married
years.
for
4.
3 years.
Yes.
And I've never heard a single
I'm actually
goddamn thing
Positive that you've heard
Wow.
these stories.
about any of this shit.
I have. He's heard them.
Impressive.
Very impressive.
You know
He
what?
doesn't remember.
You know what? You know now, right?
I'm not.
You know
I'm
that
just
much
saying.
more. You know that much
I'm just saying. Fuck you.
And they're not
fuck you,
lucky. Now they're
and-
gonna sue
and-
me and they're gonna be like, that
and-
chick
and-
fucking shit her pants.
And
Hey,
fuck
in
you,
volleyball
listeners.
shorts for
Fuck
the
you,
visual.
listeners, because I've never done.
I'll
Ta-da!
never look at volleyball shorts the
Shantae
same
shit
again.
herself in volleyball shorts.
There you go.
That's all right.
There you go.
That's
Well,
a fucking real
Like
story.
I said, we all have a shit
Holy
your pants
cow.
story.
High five.
High five.
High five.
I've had a lot of photo finishes, I'll tell you that. Where you're just like, you get to that point where you're just like, oh, here it comes.
Oop.
Yeah,
You're
I
doing
hit
something,
that part
you're doing something,
halfway
you're walking
down the
somewhere,
mountain.
you're talking to someone, you're whatever the fuck, and all of a sudden, you feel yourself crowning and you gotta stop everything.
Or like,
Stop.
You get
You're
that
just
surprise
fun, you're
face.
You just focus so hard on keeping your
Yes.
butthole closed,
Yes.
Just
and then it subsides,
that
and
bitch.
you're like, oh, fuck.
Okay.
Find a bathroom, find a fucking bathroom right now. Find somewhere to
I
shit.
honestly wanted to share those stories
Yeah.
because I don't want girls out there to be like, just so closed off about it.
Yeah.
You are
Be open
not
about
less
it.
of a woman
Ladies-
or a human.
Ladies,
Yeah.
when we're out on a
And-
date,
and
when I'm
for
out
all-
on a date with you, tell me about your poop stories. I like to hear that.
And for
You're
all
so full
you
of
broads,
shit.
for all you broads who have had fucking kids, The incontinence thing is a fucking real thing.
Dude, I pee all the time.
Me too.
If Chris yells too loud or something happens, I pee a little.
When I
If I
sneeze.
laugh too hard, if Chris sneezes like an old man, I pee a little.
Oh,
If someone drives by and there's a loud noise, I pee a little.
people pee a little bit.
If I sneeze hard, I pee a little.
Nice.
And you know what that happens is because when you shove kids out of your vajay, it fucks up your pelvic floor, which fucks up all the shit. And
See, dude,
having
I-
babies fucks up your life and your body.
I never knew
Wow.
about any of this, and this is very cool to know.
Yeah.
I kind of
So
knew that.
you're brave about it. You're
Your bladder
open
gets
about it.
fucked, and it's because you have babies in there bouncing around and
Yeah.
ripping them all around
Yeah.
while you're having them.
with
It's
my
a serious
sis-
situation. Don't just have babies and stuff. It fucking does crazy shit to your life.
I
your body.
actually lifted like tampons from my last previous. I lifted it that, and I lifted like some chocolate. Cause
What are you even talking
What
about,
the fuck?
dude?
So she
Seriously.
was what? She was broken, and so you got her some tampons and some chocolate. Is that what you mean? You just
What are
stole
you
them?
doing?
Yeah, I stole it. I
You
stole
lifted
it.
them?
You stole her tampon?
I stole her tampons.
Did she
Fucking
pee on you
goodness.
for it?
Oh, okay.
She peed all over me, all over my face.
Did you love it?
Yeah, cold showers.
Nice.
So
man.
there's his story, golden shower moment.
Okay,
golden showers.
okay.
So the traveling.
Traveling.
Most
traveling.
embarrassing.
Jesus
just
Christ,
one.
we were going on
One.
and on about me.
That was good.
That was
Let's
good.
talk
I like
about
that.
you
Let's talk
now.
about
No,
you.
no.
God
No,
damn
no,
it.
let's go. Because I know you have several.
I got like
Listen,
tons,
let's
I
listen
get
to
tons.
one good one.
One that's embarrassing, Norm.
The ones
Not
that-
one that it's just like, oh, this is a good time.
Embarrassing. Gas down. Okay, right.
I got a good ball job somewhere in the gold ball
Did you say a ball job?
Bold.
A ball job.
Bold.
There was no blowing, it was all the ball.
This is the
She
bold,
really handled those
bold
things.
job. Okay.
She juggled those balls like they were jugglers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Juggling balls.
So
That's
Go,
how it
go.
goes.
Tell us.
tell us.
Embarrassing story while traveling.
Tell us.
Traveling.
While I was traveling, like I toured across Canada. I do all this shiz.
Okay, no.
And
Explain. Okay, explain why. Touring across Canada.
I was in a death metal band. I was a shitty bass player.
No. Slow down.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. The most one that sticks out to me.
Okay, so he was in a band called Cabal. And they're not a shitty death metal band because they're pretty fucking amazing.
Solid.
And he wasn't just a shitty bass player because
No.
he was a fucking good bass player.
Yeah.
Alright. So he toured with his band called
In-
Cabal
And
from the west coast to the east coast.
Smalia.
Yes.
Shimshan.
Shimshan Smalich. And what Gabal means in English, it means wolf.
In good sense, Kaboo.
Yes. So it's very similar.
Yeah.
So
anyways, yeah. Shout out to Kabao, love you guys, and shout out to Somalia and respect to Shimshan. Anyways, like I didn't realize the true story about like traveler's diarrhea, and then
Traveler's diarrhea?
yeah, that's what I
Too
had.
much fried food?
Yeah, like because we have shitty foods, like shitty McDonald's, McDumps. Then after a while, like this is a few times, like guys, stop. And after a while, like yeah, then it was like I was in like Alberta, and then after a while, it was like guys gotta stop really fast right now. There was no rest.
I have to
There
spray
was
out of
no
my
rest
asshole
there.
right
You
now.
had
no
to
rest
pull
there.
over.
So my Gabal bros like they like stopped the bus with inquisition in the bus. So and then I'm like raiding close to Jasper. I'm like, look at these mountains. And then after a while I'm like that's when I realized that traveler's diarrhea. That's when I realized
Traveler's diarrhea.
it's a real thing. Some of us get it. The best of us gets it.
Dude, okay. So I had traveler's diarrhea without even traveling today. So those dank ass fucking motherfucking burgers.
Oh, the sack of burgers.
Those buddy burgers.
Oh, they just ran through you?
They just ran right through me.
Really?
They plowed through my fucking
Wow.
my whole innards, dude. I ate those burgers. I enjoyed those fucking burgers, but they fucking ran through me.
Wow.
They
Right.
ran through me like a fucking motherfucker on fire.
All right.
They
And I didn't even travel anywhere.
They're not gonna run through me because I'm pretty regular. It's not 12 p.m.
You've
yet.
been eating your yogurt.
I'm pretty regular. So.
You're regular in that you shit once a day at noon.
At noon, exactly.
That's not healthy.
Exactly at noon. I wake up.
I don't
You're
shit
on-
ever, so I'm kind of hoping I shit my pants soon.
She's a woman, so
Women don't poop.
They don't poop. Actually, get this. In high school, in grade 8, I thought chicks don't poop.
They talk so much shit all the time. That's just how it comes out.
Like these two girls, like I won't name them, but they're like two. They're like I get well with chicks like digging, chicks digging. But anyways,
he's like the band.
band
Chicks dig it.
chicks digging. But anyways, these two chicks. I was grade 8. I was like shitty, like 13 years old. And I'm like,
For people in California, that means 8th grade.
There you go. Thank you.
yeah, I'm Canadian. So.
Did they see your asshole?
Yeah, they did.
Did you see their assholes?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I
No,
kind
wait a
of,
second, no.
I kind of,
8th grade asshole.
I
Well, no.
kind of,
If I was in 8th grade, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
not
can't-
now.
Not
I like
now.
old, wrinkly assholes now.
But I kind of like, tongue.
Yeah.
I tongue.
Oh, you stop.
All used up and bagged out.
As long
Just
as
kinda
long
hanging there like Rick Sanchez's lips when he's like,
as long as they're
The letter
fucking furry.
W.
As long as they're fucking hairy.
You
I don't
and
dig
your
on hairy
hairy
butthole.
assholes. I'm not living up to your standards.
I like a
Mr.
hairy batch, but not a hairy butthole.
So I
There are just, this is like taxi cab confessions tonight. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm
so
just being
I,
real.
I tongue
I'm being
punched that
raw.
anal. I tongue punched it.
You rim drop?
Yeah, chicks.
Tongue punch and fart holes.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
That's for another
I'm
episode.
sorry, did you answer a question? Was there a question?
Well, there was
Yeah, nobody even
Yeah,
asked you.
I don't
What's
even know
happening?
where it is
Did you
came
say
from.
your embarrassing story was you
Yeah,
were
I did.
shitting on your way to Jasper?
Yeah.
Okay, Malcolm, what's
Yeah.
your embarrassing
Okay.
story?
There you go.
Because this shit's off track and
Yeah.
flying off the rails.
It's
That's
because
true. That's
it's
He
because
was tongue punching some assholes. Why?
I mean,
I
that's
don't know.
exciting and everything.
yeah. I was
Nice.
tongue-
But that doesn't pertain to your
Malcolm,
shitting
what's
yourself.
your
Almost.
embarrassing traveling
I actually-
In
story?
Jasper.
I shat
Traveling
myself
story.
because when I was like shitty drunk. But anyways, Malcolm.
I guess, you know what, it could be anything because my embarrassing traveling story was really me traveling home from volleyball practice.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
it's like.
And I was not in my mom's car or my own car. I was in someone who I respected's car
Yeah.
on the way home. So
Ah.
I feel like maybe my embarrassing story was off, but not.
Still an embarrassing.
Still
challenge.
impressive.
Because when I think about traveling, I think about when we go back and forth from the States.
Right.
So, what's yours?
That makes sense.
Did you go to the grocery store one day and, you know?
Wow.
Did you go to the beer store and forget?
Forget to use the washroom. I always do.
Or
that.
forget to go to the
Anytime
beer
I go
store?
anywhere, I forget to use the washroom, and I'm just like, fuck, I gotta get home. God damn, I hate this. I hate my life. Fuck everybody. And then you run into somebody who's like, oh, they want to talk. You're like, fuck off right now.
I just want to shit.
I'm
Like,
shitting my ass
off.
right now. Fuck off. Leave me
I
alone.
don't
I gotta
wanna
go
talk.
poop.
I don't want
And
to
they're
talk
like,
to you. I don't
So
want to
how
talk
are
to you.
you doing? What's the
I don't wanna talk to
Have
you.
we ever talked to you while you were trying to run away?
Yes.
No.
Have we ever? You've never seen us in public, and you were like, "Fuck off," and we
No.
we're like, "Hey, Malcolm, I love
No,
you."
see, the thing is, you'd be able to tell if I had to shit because I'd be kind of inching away from you.
You'd be a little
And I will cut the conversation short.
A
Like,
little
I gotta
sweaty.
go somewhere. Yeah.
sweaty.
Yeah. I'd be sweating.
Sweaty asshole.
But as far as the traveling story, I don't know. I remember being a little kid, and I was coming home from a friend's place, walking down the street, and I had to shit so bad. And you're little. You don't know how to control that shit. You don't know how to hold it in. I can hold it in like a motherfucker right now, because let's see.
That's
Back in
right.
06, I was working in the oil
Because your
fields.
asshole's like a bear trap.
That's right. It holds that shit in.
Hold bears.
So if I ever get
What the
raped in
fuck?
prison, I'm gonna rip their dick off with my butthole. But I'll say, as a little kid, I was coming home from a friend's place, walking down the street. I had to poop really bad since I left his house, but I didn't want to poop at his house. So I'm
Why?
walking
Because you
home.
were scared to make it stinky?
Yeah. Even then, I was conscious of that. I was like, my poop stinks in the bathroom. I don't want to be that guy. So yeah. Let's see. I'm walking home. I'm freaking out because I gotta poop. I don't think I'm gonna make it. In fact, at that point, I know I'm not gonna make it. And at that point, I was probably like 2 doors down from my home.
2 doors down.
2 doors down. 2 fucking doors. That's how bad it was. I couldn't even hold that shit in at that point. So I was like, fuck this. I ran into somebody's driveway, into their place. I ran behind their vehicle and I whipped my pants down and I popped a squat behind the car and I was just shitting my ass. Just letting it go.
You have to.
I was like, fuck, I can't make it home. I didn't shit my pants, but I shat on somebody's fucking driveway. There's like a little coiler, steaming coiler, sitting on someone's driveway.
But it was like
I
it
couldn't
had
wipe
shape.
because I didn't have anything to wipe with, so I had
That's
to
what
fucking walk
socks are
home with
for.
swamp ass.
Oh,
Right? And you get home and like, fuck.
Hey, but you didn't shit your pants.
That's right, I didn't shit my
Your
ass.
mom's pissed because you have some fucking...
so bad.
That's right. But this one time I did shit my ass. I was out drinking with some friends and I got just fucking hammered, shit faced, just fucking shit house, fucked and half drunk on gin and OJ, gin and juice. And I don't remember what happened. I got so wasted. I think they carried me home because I woke up at where I was staying on the couch, passed out. And when I opened my eyes, I was like, I smelled something. I was like, oh fuck, what is that? And I was like looking around. I smelled something bad. And I stood up. I'm like, I'm adjusting myself, with my shit straight. My fucking pants are stuck to my ass. I'm like, oh. I got so drunk I shit my pants.
Thank you for sharing that
while
story.
I was passed out.
So I don't feel so
So the first-
vulnerable
the
to
first
the
thing
world.
I took everything off, threw it in the washing machine right away, ran my ass to the shower, cleaned myself up. Just that's my
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
I'm
your
pretty
thing.
sure I win.
I don't know. You're pretty tied with Shantae.
High five, Malcolm.
High five.
We shit our pants.
That's right.
At least
You're not cool unless you shit your pants.
Unless you
I'm not
didn't
cool.
have any
Well, I was
volleyball
wasted
shorts
as fuck.
I wish
No,
you
didn't
had
have any
volleyball
sexy
shorts
volleyball
on when you
shorts.
shit
No,
your
I didn't.
pants.
on. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
had-
you lose.
yeah. No, that's true. I lose.
You
You win.
lose.
You win.
You win.
Here's to you and your sexy volleyball shit covered shorts.
You're a bitch, Norm.
You're such a fucking little girl right now, man. Fucking with the Snapchat. Fuck off.
I'm on Snapchat. I'm on Snapchat.
How about you rattle off some of that good shit over there?
Yeah, rattle it off, baby.
You want to know some good shit?
Get on that good shit.
Go on.
Well, if you want to reach us on Twitter, we're at Logcast1. And if you want to email us, talk to us, send us stuff, funny stuff, whatever, or just have questions, you can always reach us at leftofgood@gmail.com. And on Insta, if you want to share photos or talk about our photos, we're at Left of Good Logcast. Facebook, guys, is
Yeah.
Left of Good. Facebook.com/Left of Good.
And if you motherfuckers want to listen to us, you can go to www.leftofgood. Okay, wait. www.leftofgood.com. Once again, that's www.leftofgood.com.
Be there.
Or be square.
Don't shit your pants. Show up.
This is Brady.
Don't shit your pants.
This is Brady by Tool Pit. Get your matches a Tool Pit.
It's
What are
not.
you talking about?
Get yourself a Tool Pit.
You fucking sloppy whore.
Okay. So next time.
You're fucking
I'm gonna have my
slapping
banjo
pickles.
next time. I'm gonna have my banjo next time. So if you guys,
I'm just looking for a slap and tickle.
if you guys got requests,
Snippy pickle.
I just want a squeezy pickle.
I want to see.
We love you guys,
Gracie
and we love your
Swizzy.
questions, and
Yes.
we're so glad
Thank
you're
you.
here
Thank you for
hanging
being a
out with
part of
us.
this.
Every
To
week we
you.
find out we have new viewers, listeners, and
Yes.
friends.
We love you.
So, anyways,
Contact
next
your
time-
friends and get them in on this too.
Yes,
Tell everybody
please.
that you know to get in on this.
So
Just
next,
our people.
next time I'll have my banjo. Give me requests. I could learn that song.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's gonna be good too.
Yeah.
We love you
Dude,
guys.
Dude,
Love you guys.
love you guys. Rock and roll.
I don't fucking love you. Fuck you.
He doesn't. He's a whore.
Bye.
He loves my face though.
In his dickhole.
He loves my
I
asshole.
will fuck your face.
Chris loves my asshole.
Okay, love you. Bye. Peace out.
Peace.
Later.
He loves me when I'm right, he loves me when I'm wrong. He loves me when I waste my time by writing silly songs. He loves me when I'm quiet and I have nothing to say. He'll love me when I'm perfect if I ever get that way. Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is my friend. Jesus is a friend of mine. I have a friend in Jesus. Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is my friend. Jesus is a friend of mine. I have a friend in Jesus. Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus. Jesus is a friend of mine.
That's terrific, Sal. Thank you very much. Beautiful, beautiful. Well.
Check 1 2 check.
Check, welfare check.
Check 1 2.
Check.
Check
Well-
the mic.
1 2 1 2 3.
1 and 2. Check the mic. Check.
Norman MC, C stands for cool, M stands for mega, I kick your ass to Sega.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. I want to be a hippie.
I want to get stoned bad.
Tip of the teeth, tip of the lips, tip of the asshole.
Suck my dick.
I gotta poop.
I'm gonna let it go right now.
Just go. Just go, man.
Really
Just
need
go.
a diarrhea.
It's going.
Okay.
Okay.
I pissed.